Hey guys, welcome back to the Harbingers D&D campaign. We are so excited to be here with you guys today. Sorry for the technical problems that was going on. There was a lot of mishap. I just moved to a new place, so getting everything set up has been a blur. But we're here with our guest stars, Parker and Brandon from the Nat One Nerds. If it seems like I'm looking on the side of the screen, it's because their images are right here. but we're so happy to have you guys there. I'm gonna turn announcements over to Sierra if there are any announcements.
Well, we don't have any announcements except that Nat One Nerds is with us, which is super exciting. So in that case, I'll just go ahead and jump right into our recap for this session. Last session, we entered the Winter Bay Court, and we were traveling along, got attacked by some wolves, which then Seji turned into corgi wolves, and it was kind of a brutal fight, but also not too bad. Seji used some inspiration to save Douse, which was awesome. We made an explosion, kind of maybe gave away our position, but it worked out. So then we reached the place we believe they're holding Miles, and Dusty went in as a little bug and searched around but couldn't find him anywhere. And then we sent in Amaris, and she used her disguised self to look like a winter elf and went running in and distracted the guards and pulled two of them away, saying that she was in desperate need of help and that some summer court elves had come and ambushed her and her traveling companions, and they desperately needed help. And so two of them went with her, where they were then suddenly ambushed with 8 corgi wolves, and Thea came out of nowhere and immediately annihilated one. The second one was just tormented, and alcohol was dropped on him, and he surrendered. And then Val went after the third guard by himself and scared her half to death by revealing he was a vampire and sucking her blood, and she just passed out. And then we were interrogating the people, which Douse could not understand a thing that was being said and could barely see. But then Thea pulled Nuri into it, and she got a little crazy. We learned that Miles is at this place through a secret portal, and she lit the person on fire, which Echo did not appreciate at all. The party put out the guy. Val had a good little powwow with Nuri and was like, "That's not what this flask is for. Stop that." And Dusty convinced Thea to let the guards go. Or to let them live, at least. And that is where we ended, with Nuri crying in the snow and Val hugging her and Thea being like, "I'll call you Dusty now, son, instead of Buddy, because you're grown up and you're right." There you go.
Woo! Thank you so much for that awesome recap. Yeah, well, without further ado, any comments before we start the session? Dive right back in.
It was quite the session. Many things.
Okay, there is actually more to add to that. That episode has, I think this morning, 11 likes. If it reaches 15, we can choose a boss battle to remove the blood dice in. And if it gets 50 likes...
That's right.
Wait, was it 50? I think it's 50.
Yeah, I think it's 50.
50 likes, then
50 sounds right. Yeah.
The DM will not use the blood dice for the next 20 sessions, I believe it was.
Yes.
Now, if you're wondering what the blood dice is, it is a dice that tends to roll nat 20s a lot and has annihilated our party many, many times. It causes problems, so
as
I remove it.
Now, please ignore as I roll over here to grab the dice that
retrieve the blood dice.
Retrieve the blood dice.
So if you want to help us out, like session 41, that would be super helpful. We're at 11. Yep. We just need 4 more.
Emily, don't worry about the blood dice. We're okay.
Yeah, you don't even get it.
I mean, if it's all the way over, like, it's no trouble.
It's
like all the way over there. It's
yeah. No, I have 0 dice on me. Period.
Oh, okay.
You don't need that. Online dice.
I don't need dice.
Just make up like a number in your head.
Yeah, so
Every
they're
time.
gonna hit every time.
Does
TPK
a
the party.
natural
Down with the blood
20
dice.
hit? I
Yeah, for
agree.
reference, here
You
is
guys have the
the.
babysitters. You can handle the blood dice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Oh, it's not
sure.
focusing on them, but.
Don't jinx
Yeah.
this, man.
I mean,
The famous last words.
Exactly.
oh yeah,
Alrighty.
the guy also passed out. Is that correct? He's passed out.
Well, he was knocked
He was. Thea
unconscious.
smacked him,
No.
Yeah,
conked him.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she got the
yeah.
bottle,
She
conked
knocked him
him.
unconscious.
Classic.
Oh, that's why.
Just. So if we're not gonna kill him,
All right.
it's a good question.
It's sad I can't use the fancy microphone because my husband and I tested it all day today. Apparently, it just didn't work. Okay.
Yeah. Technology, I've determined it can decide whether it works or not. It has its own
Yeah.
will. AI has gone too far.
And apparently, it
It's
doesn't
in-
like me.
It's now spread to like headphones, and they don't even have AI in them at all. It's awful. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, okay. Yes, Sedgy, down with the sickness, down with the blood dice. Oh gosh. Alrighty. Well, on that note, let's dive right back into the story, back into the Harbingers D&D campaign. As you guys are all outside of this post. And you are there's the big like mill, basically silo, that's what the word is, that you guys have been exploring at least a little bit, and then the big stables over here, or yeah, this big building. What are you guys doing after this moment where you guys knocked unconscious all these guys and killed one of them?
Yeah. So I mean, Nuri's crying, being comforted by Val. I guess Dusty will just kind of he was looking over towards them. He's gonna say, well, either way, we should do something with these two, at least in the meantime. Gesturing towards the two drow who are now unconscious on the ground. We know how to get to the prisoners, so we should go there as quick as we can. But we need to make sure that these drow don't go anywhere. Ideas? He then turns to the rest of the party. Douse cannot see him turn to the rest of the party. Actually, in canon, but he turns over towards them. Says, "Echo, I mean, you are our resident idea man. Any of those lying around?"
I mean, we could always drag them back into whatever that building is once we get in and see if there's a place we could restrain them. Being out here in the open is generally not the best idea after all the commotion we made.
Yeah.
He looks over to the fire starter.
The fire starter, currently on the ground, weeping. Okay. Well, in that case, Dusty, he walks over towards the horses, and he grabs them by the reins and begins leading them towards the stable, at least the front of it.
Okay.
Val isn't quick about doing this, but he will kind of pull Nuri away slightly and look at her. We need to do this in the right way.
She just nods. She'll pull back and just kind of wipe her face and then just nod and mumble a little sorry. And she's gonna get up with the flask and she's gonna go back to where she was before she was called over. And she's just gonna sit at the base of the tree and take a little drink. And Houdini's gonna come over and like sit on her knee and she's just gonna be stroking the bird and kind of avoiding eye contact with everyone.
Okay.
Val will then look around. I think there was 3 drow, right?
Yes. So one of them is currently dead, and then one of them is burned and unconscious, but only lightly burned because you guys were able to put it out. And then the other girl is unconscious with bite marks on her neck.
I don't know how I feel about the first drow being currently dead.
Well, Nuri, I
That
mean,
implies
there's
they can
always
change at some point.
it's always the option.
That is true. Like Nuri, Nuri has risen them, and will rise,
Yeah.
make them rise again.
Yeah, it's an option.
Is there a uniform Val can steal off one of the 2 male guards?
Actually, yes. You can steal a uniform off of them.
Which one is the one that's gonna most likely fit Val?
Roll for investigation.
I'd say the female.
I see. Oh, also, this door is locked in Roll20, and so it is locked, unless it is not. Dusty will try it, but
Yeah, you tried to open the door and it is locked. Sorry, technically you were the only one that discovered it was a stable.
yes,
And
canonically,
because you were a spider.
yes. He is gonna check for keys on the drow then.
Okay.
I got a 10 on investigation.
Okay, yeah. So you can kind of like you're kind of eyeing both of them up and down, trying to see. And you can tell that the one that was just straight up killed does have armor that looks like it would fit you pretty well. Decently
Cool.
well.
Oh, cool. Val will take it.
Okay.
I think Douse would help in maybe patting them down to see if there's any identifying brands or things we might need to use to continue on and whatnot. Because he has no idea what else to do at the moment.
yeah, of course.
Also, seeing Val taking that armor, Echo's gonna help out and use prestidigitation to clean it up a little bit because it wouldn't pass very well covered in, you know what.
Exactly.
In snow? I think it'd be fine.
Yeah, snow melts, man.
Okay, so as Val and Echo are currently cleaning off the armor that they took off of one of the drow, Douse and Dusty are kind of like patting down this other drow man. One of you guys roll investigation with advantage.
I have -1. I can roll with advantage. If you have nothing better.
I have a flat 0.
That is technically better. Actually, you're blind. Wait.
No, I can
Hold on.
see you within 5 feet of me.
Oh, okay. I
Because
see.
the moon is
Or-
out, so I'll give it a gimme.
Okay. Go ahead.
I
Will.
can see like up to this spot.
You're like, it's so dark, but I can see some things. Yeah. Actually, I will say if Douse rolls, you know what? He probably will roll straight up. Just because it is
maybe
very
I should
dark.
roll because advantage is technically a mathematical +5. My inner math my inner math brain.
Alright. You take the lead.
Okay. The mathematically correct option. 18.
Pretty nice. Yeah, the other roll was a 7.
Advantage does work, as it turns out.
Okay, so with the help of Douse, as you guys are kind of like patting him down, trying to figure out things, you do manage to find a set of keys.
Huh.
You
Does is
do
more like making a pile of things you can't see what they are, but he's just making a pile.
exactly. Yeah, Douse, you're
Yeah.
like pulling out things out of the pockets, and one thing you do notice is that they all do have the same like triangular markings that on their cheeks, that as you get a closer look, it does not seem like they're painted on. Like they are like a part of their skin that is pigmented different colors, basically. So yeah, so you notice that. And this guard in particular has like orange pigmented markings on his face. The girl has like light blue, kind of, and the other guy has like yellow, basically. Um, as you're kind of looking through the pockets again, you do find a pouch, 2 pouches in there actually. If you open them up, one of them does have 6 pieces of gold, and the other one has 3 pieces of chocolate. They're little truffles.
Oh no, they've been humanized. Now I feel bad.
It's okay. You weren't the one trying to set them on fire.
Yeah, then again, I didn't make many attempts to kill them, so maybe I'm less to blame. Oh well, Dusty takes the keys. He leaves the money. He doesn't feel good about taking that.
I like
Yeah.
how just the adding of chocolate in their bag makes them humanized. Nothing else.
Well, I mean, a monster would hate chocolate. You know what I mean? So, you hear that, chat? If you don't, I'm kidding. Anyway, so Dusty's gonna return back towards the door. He like pays a glance toward where Nuri is as he's walking past.
Okay.
But
I think Douse will follow you just for backup sake, in case anything happens.
okay. Yeah, he just like pays a glance and then he continues walking downward, and he's gonna unlock this door here. Well, he's going to try every single key until one of them works.
Okay. You notice that it's really easy. There's only 3 keys on there. One of them is just like bigger than the rest, and you try that one, and that one's too big. And the other 2 seem like the same size. So you try one of them on there, doesn't work. Try the third one on there, it works. It unlocks.
Fantastic.
So let me unlock this here.
Okay.
As you guys may now enter into the stables. You see very clearly there, all of these doors, I'm going to open them just so you can see them. But there are 3 different horses in this building.
Wow.
Light! Douse can see!
3 horses for 3 drow. Well, I guess we get another horse. That's pretty epic.
Just adopting horses left and right.
Just casually. Yeah, Dusty will lead.
We're just horsing
Um,
around.
Yeah, just just
Nice,
horses.
nice.
Dusty will lead Lucky and Trapper inside, and he's going to put them next to this hay. And he's basically just going to say to them, wait for us here. We'll be back.
Alrighty. Trapper nods and he's like, "Yeah, yeah, we'll do that. We'll be good. There's lots of hay and everything." And Lucky's just, "Okay." Yes, Seji, I could see. I can fight. Trapper's ready.
He is. You can see. Totally. Okay. Um, should I talk to the other horses? This is for general party question.
Yeah.
That is the question. What do you guys think?
We could release 2 of them if we're gonna
Hmm.
keep one of them, so that way they can, if the drow do wake up, they can't use those to travel off and warn others.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess we could. Very good question. Okay. Dusty, for now, will leave the horses be. He just kind of like pays them another passing glance. He's getting very fancy with these passing glances. But then at that point, he's going to return upwards with the rest of the party, and he's just kind of gonna wait.
Okay. So Trapper and Lucky stay in there. Alrighty, so back up to the top of the party. After you guys have taken off the armor off of the dead one and then rifled through the pockets of the male drow, Thea has gone through and tied. Because I think, or no, they were already tied up from last time. So Thea's going to pipe up and she is going to say, I maybe we should hide them in this barn over here, this stable.
Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. There are
That will
some horses inside, but just have to make sure there's no way for them to get out, I suppose. Maybe we'll lock the front. Something. He shakes his head.
help drag the drow into the stables.
Okay. Alrighty, I'm just gonna move them into the stables. And she's going to tuck them into with you, Val, into the back corner of the stables back here. Okay. Alrighty. Oh wait, no, they stay there. I'm gonna move Douse out real quick, and I'll just. You guys close the doors. Are you going to lock them again, or?
Probably a good idea. We got the keys off both of them, right?
Yes, you rifle through the pockets of the girl, and you find that there is
Okay.
a set of keys, and you get her key.
Good.
Actually, high or low? Dusty.
Let's do high. Let's do that one.
Okay. It was low. Nothing else.
Okay.
Okay, alrighty. What are you guys gonna do?
Well, if we are going to be infiltrating, we do have a spare set of armor here that one of us could be wearing.
I feel like I might be a little too short to wear this armor.
I wasn't going to say anything, but that is an excellent point.
I mean, I usually just use magic for my disguises, so
Echo, you know I'm a practical person.
Okay. Dusty looks towards the armor, and he just kind of like shakes his head. He says, "I'm good."
Not that it would do much if we go in as a group, but if you wanted, and he especially looks at Thea, if you want me to, I can wear this and scout ahead.
So currently, the only two buildings in the area are the silo and the stable.
Val will head to the silo, and he'll just go ahead and change into it.
Okay. Alrighty, so you change into that armor that has been thankfully cleaned off by Echo. You notice that in the like chest area, it's a little bit like a little bit bigger on you, like like he may have been a little bit thicker, but other than that, it fits pretty fine. You guys had like same broad shoulders kind of a thing, so
If it helps, Val will just put it over his clothing to help.
yeah, okay,
Help fill it in a bit more.
help it out and fill it in.
Cool.
Okay, alrighty, you are now dressed in the armor that they have.
Does he notice anything in the pockets of the armor?
Well, the armor itself doesn't really have like pockets. So what it is they have like a black skin suit underneath. Okay, and then on top of that, they have pieces of armor that will clip together and adhere, and some of them will like clip into the skin suit itself. Like there's buckles and whatnot, or like not like buckles, but like, um, leather straps. Sorry, that's the word. That's the word I was looking for. But like itself, it doesn't have unless they have a belt on, and most of them had belts on, so you can adorn that belt. In the dead guy's pockets, is that what you're asking specifically, like in his belt pockets?
I suppose so, because I keep forgetting I play a rogue. So
Alrighty. Okay, so as you're kind of sifting through his pockets, you find a set of keys. 3 keys on it. And high or low?
are you using the blood dice?
No, I'm not. Not for this
Low.
one.
Low then.
Okay. You find a letter in his pockets.
I'll read
Don't
it.
do it. No.
You can't emotionally traumatize yourself anymore. No.
It's fine. Val's heart doesn't beat anyway. It's fine.
Hey, reading another man's mail is against the law.
Oh my gosh. Okay. The letter is addressed to this drow, and it's written in this very cursive, beautiful letter, like beautiful writing, basically. And it says, "I hope to see you soon. Hopefully your assignment isn't going to take too long. my assignment here at, I will get you the name in just a second. Thank you. My assignment at, give you the place in a minute, is going well. We've just recently, okay, you know what? This is going to help me if I can actually give you the title, and then I'll finish the letter. The place that she was assigned. It was right on this map. Okay. So she goes, I hope your assignment's going well. My assignment in Skyrune is going really well. Actually, we've finally managed to keep the city contained, and, well, the Heralder is getting everything he can done here. And it looks like it's going pretty well, and I'm hoping that pretty soon we can, return home, and maybe we could get that big house that you were talking about, the one on top of the waterfall. But again, that's still a little ways away. Please do be safe. I've been hearing there's a lot of black goop running amok on the mortal side, so if you ever get assigned over there, please be safe. But, well, I guess that's all for this letter. I don't have much space, but I'll see you soon. Bye. Signed, signed, Selena.
Yeah, not getting the house on the waterfall. But you're seeing a house on the hill.
Oh my god!
Okay, but you never know how good his life insurance policy was.
You never know. That's true. I'm saying
his
is,
Maybe
assignment's
we
going
just
to be
single-handedly bought her that house on the waterfall.
yeah, we helped.
I was going to say, his transfer is going to be a bit longer. He got transferred to a new location. He ain't coming back anytime
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah. Enter
Um,
second obligatory hillside reference.
Oh my gosh. For those of you who don't know, the hillside is where basically it's kind of like the in-between when you've died but haven't like fully passed on. So that's something in this.
Limbo, basically.
Yeah.
Limbo, yeah.
Val will take all the practical items, but he'll leave a letter on the body of the dead drow.
Okay. Other practical items, you do find 5 gold pieces. You find a set of rigged dice, of like weighted dice.
Perfect.
You also find, yeah, no, actually that's it. Actually, no. You find a fork that's also got a spoon on the end. So it's like a double-sided fork spoon.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have found the new spork.
The new spork.
Take it. Valuable item.
Yes, finding the spork.
Yeah, he'll take all that, put it in the belt, assuming there's a pouch of some kind.
Okay, yep.
And he'll definitely have the keys on the belt too.
Alrighty.
And just be as... I don't know if the guards had cloaks.
No,
Mhm.
if at least the one on the bodies that you see, you don't see cloaks.
Okay. Because Val will probably keep his cloak on and over the armor.
Okay.
Because he wants the hood, since he's very pale. They're not.
Well, some of them are a bit like lighter toned drow, but big fan of the beta spork. Yes, Seji, we are too. But yeah, so some of them are a little bit more fair, but they're still like that grayscale dark.
Yeah, Val's like
but-
an albino, so
Oh, yeah, no. That's not a drow.
Yeah,
Nope.
borderline albino because he's
Yeah.
undead. He doesn't have
Yeah.
color because there's nothing pumping blood. So yeah,
Okay.
I mean, he's got a little bit of blood in him now.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Just
No
drains
color.
them.
yeah, but instead of on like the inside, it's like splattered. Like probably needs to get some snow and like wipe it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little sticky and dried. And
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He'll do that, but
Okay.
he'll change. And once he's got everything sorted, he'll head back to the group.
Okay. So I'm gonna say the group gets back together. We're gonna move these guys up here. There you go, Douse. I moved you so you could see at least a little bit. Alrighty. So this is where you're at. Thea is very insistent that you guys continue forward.
Yeah. Okay. Dusty does look towards Nuri to see if she is up and clearly moving, or if she's still kind of hanging behind a little bit.
Since you guys have just been kind of mainly in this area and like talking and doing stuff with the people, she's still sitting on the ground, stroking Houdini.
Okay.
It looks like she just closed her spell book, like she wrote some things down, but she's just stroking the bird.
Okay.
Okay. Dusty will then call out, "All right, is everyone ready?"
I'm good to go.
Marissa's gonna go check on Nuri.
She avoids eye contact.
We're getting ready to go.
She just nods and she'll get to her feet and transfer Houdini to her shoulder. And she'll go to the dead guy and she'll start casting a spell on him. Which you guys would recognize is a good spell. Okay, it's a good spell.
Okay.
A good spell.
A good spell.
She's making it so he can't be turned into undead. And it extends the amount of time he can be resurrected.
Yeah. That makes sense. Okay.
That was very kind of you, Nuri.
She just nods, doesn't say anything. Avoids eye contact.
Okay. Well, let's get this done. Dusty will call out. And then he'll begin walking. His wolves kind of following in tow behind him. How long has it been since we started the combat?
It's been maybe shoot, the horses changed. I'd say maybe 15 minutes.
Okay. Then yes, his wolves are following him.
How long do they last?
They last for 1 hour.
Okay. Alrighty. And where are you heading into?
If I recall correctly, because they did tell us the information, my memory is sort of failing me. But I believe it was inside of here. There was some books that we had to pull on, and then a portal would appear. Something like a blue book, if I remember correctly.
With gold trim or writing on it. Yeah.
My memory was not as bad as I thought it was. Let's go. Okay.
Okay. Alrighty, you head on into the building. Oops. Let me zoom in a smidge. And on the bookshelf, a very thin book, you find that you can find on the bookshelf pretty easily, as it is a very nice blue texture, blue leather with gold lettering on there. That it is written in Elvish.
Must be the one. Okay. Then once everyone gets inside, he's going to pull on the book.
Okay. All right. Can you read Elvish?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So it says rite of passage on it.
Clever. He just kind of mumbles to himself. Clever.
Yeah. Okay. Thea is with you in here. And you pull on the lever and
Before we go through, Douse is going to cast Comprehend Languages.
Nice. You can definitely do that.
He's like, oh wait, I have this. I won't be useless. Yeah.
You're like, I need to understand Elvish right now. Okay. So you cast Comprehend Languages. Now you can comprehend all languages, right?
Yes. Here we go. So, for the duration, you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear. You also understand any written language that you see, but you must be touching the surface on which the words are written. It takes 1 minute to read a page of text. The spell doesn't decode secret messages in the text. Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty.
It doesn't say I can speak it, though. I don't know if that...
Technically, I don't. As it is written, you cannot speak the
Yeah.
languages. You can only understand them.
Yeah, I think you can only understand them. So we'll keep it as that.
Cool.
All
Good
right.
to know.
So you pull on the book, Dusty, and you notice that the stones to the left of the bookcase shimmer with this blue kind of sparkle, and you notice that a couple of the stones start poking out to create a little miniature archway. And in the center of this archway is swirling blue light.
Okay. So, I recall a few people had dressed themselves as drow. Dusty kind of lets them walk up. And he just kind of gestures. He says, "Oh, I suppose you first."
Before Val goes in, he'll take a look at Nuri, pull out his flask, and just say, for a little extra courage, take a swig and go on through.
She'll also take a swig.
Wait, quick question. So, Comprehend Language is ritual, but I don't have it prepared. Am I still able to cast it?
For ritual casting, I think you can still, like, if you do it as a ritual, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter if you have it prepared.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
It
So I
just,
wasn't...
it just takes time to cast.
Yeah. And it's been, like, at this point, it's been about 20 minutes. So, you had time to cast it. And did anyone take any other armor? It was just the armor off the dead guy.
I think it was just Val.
Okay. Alrighty. Into the unknown. Yes, Silver Dusk. Okay. And Val, are you heading in first? Can everybody move their person into the little building?
You will
Okay.
have to travel through the door. Trust me, it's most fun when you have to move 8 wolves. That's the best one.
Oh my gosh. That's a thing. That is a thing.
It's
Alrighty.
just a lot of wolves.
This is a lot of people in this little tiny...
It's so many people and there's so many wolves everywhere.
That's probably fine.
Oh my goodness, Greg, why did you take this spell?
He.
Okay, let me move you to the next map. Oh, I feel like they updated this again.
Yes.
Where did my map go? They just like... Okay. Wait, hold on. Man, okay, I guess it might need to be updated on this computer. Okay. So you guys cannot see anything, correct?
Correct.
Good.
But I have dark vision.
Well, good for you.
I'm glad.
Okay. You need to not look at anything as I paste you guys onto the map. My gosh, are you guys not pasted? Oh my gosh, I have to pull every single character off and into this darn freaking map.
And all 8 corgi wolves.
Oh my god!
It's funny.
8 corgi wolves.
I could, instead of summoning 8 wolves, I could conjure like 2 of something. Or like 1 of something. But where's the fun in having a single CR2 creature? You're gonna have 8 CR 1/4 creatures.
Oh my gosh. because you want to torture the dungeon
Yes.
master.
That
That's
is
why.
the goal. That is, yeah.
Okay, so you enter into this tiny freaking room with 8 wolves that are all going to be represented by this token
Nice.
for the time being.
Till it becomes relevant.
Yeah, till they become relevant. Can you guys see inside the room that you are in?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, good.
I had to zoom out all the way. Yeah, that is very small compared to the rest of the everything.
Can
Yep.
Douse see? Is there light?
That is the question.
It is very dark, but there is 1 torch on the wall
Woo.
to your left. So basically, you guys came in from right in the back here. That was where the portal exited you out at. And on the wall to your left is where the torch is. Yeah, the wolves are still corgi wolves, Seji. They are still corgi wolves.
Yes.
Val will grab the torch off the wall and hand it to Douse.
Thank you. I was gonna grab this otherwise, but I'll hang in the back. You guys can walk ahead of me.
Just want to make sure my buddy can see.
It's appreciated.
It's appreciated. Oh gosh. Okay.
Cute.
Well, here you are.
He's feeling very limited and very useless at this point. So he's happy to have his light.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So.
Nuri
Poor
will be
Douse.
hanging in the back with Douse.
Okay. You guys notice that there is another stone wall to the right of you, and in front of you there is another stone wall. So they're all just like stone bricks put together.
Alright, I'm the rogue. I'll do the investigation check.
Alright.
Oh, nice. Let's see. That's 25.
Okay, 25. Yeah, you take a look at this wall right in front of you, directly in front of you, because you're like, there's no way that this goes to just a tiny little room. No way. That's kind of dumb. As you're investigating this, you notice that some of the stones are slightly more protruded than the others. And you kind of feel your way around until you find one that actually can push in. And so you push that one in, and it opens up. The whole door slides upward, making this like grating noise as you go.
That's great.
How loud is that noise?
It's not like terribly loud. It looks like it just sounds probably like as if you were talking just like at a normal volume. It's about like that kind of volume going up. It grates for like a minute, or not a minute, sorry, like 20 seconds as it goes up. And then you see what you see, this long corridor that has little alcoves in it that have the face of a troll that's just like whistling is what it looks like. Just the
Also, dark vision only travels 60 feet. So,
Oh, and it is lit up by like torches and stuff,
Okay.
so you can see.
okay.
At this point, Echo is going to cast Disguise Self on himself to look like he's one of the drows with their armor and uniform.
Okay, you may do so.
If there are multiple torches in this place, Douse will put the torch back. Like, I'll grab the others if it gets dark, but I kind of need both hands
Yeah.
if we get in a fight.
Can I make perhaps a perception check of some kind? So if it's lit all the way, am I able to see all the way to the back of this hallway over here?
It's kind of far away.
Okay.
So it's like you can kind of see like something over there, but it's like
Figures fuzzy. Could I roll a perception check to like see how
Sure.
well defined things are? Okay, let me just perceive. 17.
17. Let me see. How far can the normal human person? Because like to the end of this corridor, that's 100 feet.
Yeah, I mean,
You
theoretically,
can see that.
I have like 20/20 vision as per programming. I probably have
As per
30/30 vision
programming.
or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But at the same
Becoming-
time, I'm sure my ocular receptors have a range maximum set upon them for
Yeah, 'cause,
hardware
like,
usage.
almost reaching the other corridor at the opposite end is like 200 feet away. So I'd say like you can see things, but they're smaller, further away.
Okay.
You can perceive probably at the very end that that you can see like there's someone over there. Like you can see a little bit. And Echo, did you move forward?
I did move forward a little bit.
Okay. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
It makes
Unfortunate.
sense now.
My money's on arrows.
Okay, not exceptionally unfortunate.
Poison-
That's a 26.
26.
darts?
Okay. So you take a step forward there, and your foot sinks into one of the stones on the ground. And almost immediately, you know, like, oh, trap. And so you try to, like, you kind of like take a step back. And as you're doing so, because your foot like went in as you're starting to go back, a dart just whizzes past, like right below your chin, and clinks into the other alcove.
Guys, be careful walking down here.
So you stepped in this square.
It would be unwise to dart down the hallway.
Yeah, the dad jokes.
Clever.
Okay.
Val is gonna put a hand on Echo's shoulder. I don't know if it would be another investigation check for perception, but does he know any other pressure plates besides those on the floor in front of them?
What do you mean? Like,
So he knows that there are traps triggered by pressure plates because of what
Mhm.
Echo did. Are there any indications of pressure plates being anywhere else other than the floor in front of them?
oh, okay. When you look around in this area as you kind
I know where
of
this
go
is going.
forward, can you roll investigation for me?
Sure.
Investigation.
22.
22, dang. Okay. So you don't notice, as you're kind of like investigating the ground, the walls, and everything, you don't notice any pressure plates until starting about past this line here.
Okay.
And at that point, it feels like that. Can we give chat D inspiration for the dead joke? Seji. Oh my gosh. No, we won't give D
Takes-
inspiration, but
Take inspiration away. No, you thought you were clever, and you were. We're taking that.
oh my gosh.
Quick question, Emily. Did Thea not come through the portal with us?
Oh, she did.
Okay.
She did.
Thanks.
Thank you for the reminder. I just totally
Ultimate
forgot to put her out
betrayal.
there.
She leaves us, and goes
I
and
have to
tells
find
everyone.
her.
She was a traitor the whole time.
We enter and we see the portal locked behind
Where
us.
the
Turning
heck
around,
is she?
Thea is gone. We become surrounded as many drown. The person she killed, it was actually a ruse. She just cacked false death on him or something, and he pretended to be dead.
There we go.
Oh, she was evil.
That or there are too many tokens for Emily to keep track of.
I mean, she is related to
What?
Mary.
There's
No.
8 wolves. Okay. There's 8 corgi wolves.
I only see one. What are you talking about?
Whoa. Oh, Brandon, that one hurt. It hurt.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Oh, okay. So, pressure plates starting here.
Yes. And it seems like there are quite a few pressure plates. You do notice that there are like runic symbols on the pressure plates.
Okay. Well, most importantly, what I'm getting at is there are no pressure plates on the ceiling.
Ah, no, you do not notice any pressure plates on the ceiling.
So I'm just gonna walk on the ceiling
Oh my god.
because I'm Spider-Man.
You're just walking. You put one hand in your pocket, the other hand's just draping at your side, and you just walk up.
Yeah.
Super cool. Like,
you just freaking walk up. So now you're on the ceiling. Okay, there's
Yeah, I'm on the ceiling.
no. Okay.
I love
Nice.
pulling shenanigans that the DM forgot about.
Yeah, Mr. Vampire.
Yeah. So in that case, I'm just gonna casually walk pretty much the whole length of the hallway.
Yeah. Okay, you walk the whole length of the hallway.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess once I hit the steps, I'll probably be safe.
Okay, yeah, you come all the way out to here. And I'm gonna put you right here
Okay, that's fine.
real quick just so you can see. You do notice that there is a guard that seems to be patrolling out over here. This guard that's closest to you does seem to be patrolling as well, but he's actually stopped and you notice him just like picking his nose.
Okay.
You just hear Val in the darkness. Nose picker.
He just goes like, he just walks up on the ceiling and like right above the guy, like says it. I'm just kidding. I'm not doing
But as far
that.
as the guard knows, no one knows.
No one knows. Oh, I see. Yeah, all the dad jokes coming out.
Makes you think of. Have you guys seen Muppets from Space where they turn invisible? Walks by a guard, is like, "Smoking's very bad for you, okay?" Looks over, and the other guard is like, "Oh, didn't know you cared."
Oh
Throws
my
a cigarette.
gosh.
Okay, so real quick, is the room that I'm entering, is it like more vaulted, or is it like
yes. So this
Okay.
is more of like a vaulted ceiling here, in this room. Let me kind of zoom out just a smidge to show the players. Is that this is a very wide room with lots of pillars in here, and they all come out to this very vaulted ceiling. In the center, you see what looks to be like almost like a well, but you can't really see like the bottom of it, at least from here. So, and you don't see any water.
Okay. I will gesture back to Echo, assuming he kind of knows how I communicate, and he will indicate that he can see 2 guards in a very vaulted, large room.
I definitely cannot see them from back where I am.
Okay. Seji says, "I was thinking whoever makes a dad joke gets automatic disadvantage." Oh gosh.
Well, Echo's out for this session.
He just
We will
permanent.
never
It's like
hit any-
just give him a level of exhaustion. It saves
I'm just
time.
gonna like go add the lucky feat real quick to counter that.
to counter it. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Okay. In that case, if you can't see him, Val will walk back far enough to indicate that there are 2 guards in a vaulted area, large vaulted area. So I will go back about halfway on the ceiling and indicate that.
Okay.
Dusty kind of looks back towards the party and he says, "I will have no problem crossing over the stepping stones. I can go across the roof as well, but we may want to figure out this pattern here."
I was gonna say, as long as your plan isn't to send the wolves over the stepping stones to get rid of them.
I mean, he just kind of widely shrugs. He says, "If they're one use only, then theoretically I could just they don't."
The
It
brute
wouldn't
force
hurt them.
method.
Does it look like the one I stepped on reset?
Yes, it did. It popped back up.
Phooey.
You notice that the wolves kind of come over to you, Dusty, and they just are panting. They're like,
Just
I mean,
happily awaiting orders.
yeah.
if they're all darts, I should be fine to accidentally trigger any if you want me to try.
Just walks through.
Can Nuri tell the difference between the runes? Because you said they're runes, and she's a magic person. Can she distinguish them?
Yeah, so you can tell that there are a couple different runes. They are all in the Elvish language, Elvish like runes,
Nice.
basically. You know,
Dallas can read them.
Das can read them.
He has to touch them though.
Oh.
But I mean, like visually though, you guys can tell which ones are different. Like, you know, it's like reading the pieces on a shogi board. Like, they look, you can tell which ones are different. Some of them may look a little similar, but there is differences in them.
And what's the rune on the one that was stepped on?
The rune on the one that was stepped on is the letter A.
And so if we just like looked through all of them, is there? Does any of it spell rite of passage? Like if you can, would it make a path, rite of passage?
No, we want to find the ones that say safe path.
Or that.
No ouchies.
I'm envisioning like the dance from the Pacifier movie where you have to do with like the lullaby. Hop 3 times like a kangaroo.
I love that movie. I mean, if they're actual letters, I'm just saying it would make sense if there was some kind of a word. Need to like step on.
So the next 30 minutes are for naught because Sierra figured out the puzzle.
Let's go.
So Nuri's just gonna lean forwards and be like, "You have to step on the ones that say rite of passage," and she's gonna send her words ahead, and like they're gonna make the path for people to step on.
Oh my gosh, Seji
It's
also
even
has.
worse.
So Seji also has say find the ones that say Among Us.
Those,
I'm gonna say
that's the other half.
that's the other
They're
half
the
of it.
sus ones.
It's
They're
rite
the
of
sus ones.
passage and then Among Us.
Oh no.
And then
Oh, no.
there's some runes on the ceiling but they aren't trapdoors and they just spell out sus.
I'm glad.
Vented.
Vented, yeah, Val vented.
Thanks, Reggie. Appreciate it. Good. Okay, yeah, we'll just follow the safe ones then, instead, as opposed to following the unsafe ones.
And her words are like weightless and they can like float, so they just trace the path for everyone and then come back the same way so people see it twice.
Okay,
Nice.
you may do so, and everyone may cross.
Nice.
With the exception of the wolves. The wolves
Okay.
are having a hard time because the stones are not like terribly big.
Dusty, he just kind of like sighs a little bit, but he will dismiss them and return them back to
Oh wait.
their spirity realm.
Okay, and now they are gone. No wait, no take backsies. They're gone.
I could have levitated.
Pooped.
What?
It's okay. He sees they're having trouble and he's like,
I feel like Emily had to have satisfaction and have something die from this trap.
Yes, thank you.
Because the whole time her face is just like,
Come on.
it is as simple as that. And are any of these alcoves, like, do they visually lead somewhere as we're passing through? Or are they just kind of alcoves?
They're like just like a little alcove with the statue in it. You do notice that this one and this one over here do not have a statue in them. They're just an empty alcove. You do notice that in the alcoves, each of them though, there's some darts that are fallen on the floor inside them. So.
I see. Okay. One hop
Echo would like
scotch
to be
later.
sneaky as he approaches the room with guards.
Yes. Roll for stealth.
That is a good idea.
Everyone?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll stealth.
Yes, everyone roll stealth.
21 on my part.
Natural 1, is that what you said?
21.
Oh,
Close.
close.
Almost the same thing.
21 for
13.
stealth.
That's right, I got an
Wait, I
18.
just have to say Seji's comment where it's Nuri like, I learned to levitate because I can't stand you no more. That's a dad joke, isn't it?
Oh no.
Seji!
You can't do that.
Which
You
you
fall-
got the disadvantage.
You've been calling.
It's contagious.
Next ability check, Seji. You have disadvantage. You have disadvantage on this stealth check.
And it's your IRL ability check too.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
Careful going down the stairs.
Oh my
Or,
God.
even worse, pouring yourself a glass of water. You don't want to roll a natural
Yeah,
one on that.
I don't think we should be cursing our viewers.
Probably not. But he asked for it.
Yeah, don't dish it out if you can't take it.
Oh my gosh.
Disadvantage of the game, disadvantage in real life, yo.
Ugh.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Good. I'm glad.
Okay. Alrighty, so this guard, after finishing his business, he he starts to walk along the path. You guys can hear close footsteps. As he comes towards the doorway and he looks at you guys and then continues walking and then looks again and he just
I was gonna say, as he's walking by, can I ready to stick him with a sword?
Should cover his mouth as well.
Yeah.
That's Val's
Just
right.
think we need you as a scorpion again.
Why didn't I transform?
yeah, you gotta be the
Man,
scorpion.
What's wrong with me?
Except
Oh.
I can't blind people though. It's the problem right now.
Oh shoot.
I don't have it prepared.
That's okay. So roll to hit with advantage because it is a surprise attack. As he does his double take on you guys.
It's like the monster coming up on the Scooby-Doo gang. And they're all just like, hi.
Like what like zoinks.
Like Zoink Scoops.
Like, we gotta get out of here.
No, instead of yeah, that was a really good impression. But I was gonna say instead of
was
Scoobs, it's like Zoinks Houdini. Like we gotta get out of here.
Thank goodness for elven accuracy. I rolled a 9, an 11, and a 23.
Dang!
Nice.
Holy crud! Okay, so you stab. Where are you stabbing him?
I'm going to wait until he is like walking right past us, and then I'm going to kind of dash up behind him and go for like the kidney shot with a rapier.
Okay.
Oh.
Eek. All right, so you stab him through, and you just hear him go ah, and
I cast Toll the Dead on him,
oh my gosh.
but because he's now injured, it's higher. He has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Get this man.
Oh my gosh.
I think I should roll damage first, but
Yeah, roll damage first.
so I'm also going to use my Tales from Beyond. So I had rolled the Tales of the Renowned Duelist, which lets me, on a melee attack, deal additional force damage equal to 2 rolls of your inspiration die plus your charisma modifier.
Okay.
So
So that's a lot of damage.
That was many words that I heard.
I heard those words as I processed them. Not really.
Usually it's like a 2-digit number, sometimes 3.
So total of 26 damage.
Dang. Okay. Let me add
good.
that in. Okay. Sorry, just finishing pulling this up real quick. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. You stab him and it looks like it really hurt.
He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
He does need to make a wisdom save. He got a natural 20. Oh yeah. Blood dice.
Get out of here!
Got it out.
But he
Mark
does
it,
still
Fred.
take half, right?
No, it's a cantrip, so he takes no damage.
Takes no damage. Okay. Okay.
If we're doing a surprise round,
Yeah,
I mean-
let's do a surprise. This is a surprise round.
Okay, Val's gonna
Everybody
do a
gets to something.
Val wants to do a Batman. It's gonna like leap off the wall, like cloak billowing, like just stab him with the rapier.
I am vengeance as you
Yeah,
come
you gotta like,
down.
mumble something to him in a gravelly voice while you do it.
For Rachel.
Where is she?
Virtual. Yes, as he is very confused. You come down. Roll the hit with advantage.
I love those videos so much.
Martha,
Oh my gosh. Oh gosh.
why did you say that name? Why did you say that name?
I love Batman. I have a little mini crock pot that's like a tiny crock pot and it's got the bat symbol on it. Oh my gosh. Yes, Val is Batman.
I got a 15.
15? 15 does hit. Oh, just barely. It does hit.
Yeah, I was about to say leather armor or studded leather armor.
All right, roll for damage.
Okay. Let's see.
As you're all
this-
just stabbing him.
I'm assuming sneak attack applies here.
Yes, it does. He is surprised.
Very nice.
I would really hope so. He really worked hard on his Batman impression.
Good.
That's what Val does during the night. He's like, I'm Batman.
No. I am Batman. No.
No, I am Batman.
For justice. No.
I'm just sitting there in the mirror.
Petition to add an extra 1 point of psychic damage for the impression.
You know what? Petition granted.
Let's go.
1 point of damage for psychic
Transforms
damage.
into a bat. I am Batman.
I would
Forgot
imagine
them.
Val would also bare his fangs as he's descending upon him. That's gonna be 22 points of damage.
Dang. Okay, awesome.
I'm wondering if this guy's still standing.
He
this
is still
Babysitter
standing.
power.
Dang.
Everyone got a turn to do the surprise. So Douse, Amaris, you guys want to get in on this?
Oh yes.
Douse is more. He's gonna pay attention to if it's gonna signal any other guards because he figures this guy's taken care of. So I guess
well, this is-
perception to see
Well,
if
this is
anyone-
a surprise round. If you would like to just use it to be perceiving, I'll give you advantage on that.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to expose himself or anything, trying to still be as stealthy as possible.
Okay. Alrighty. So roll perception with advantage.
It's under my laptop. That is a 15.
15? Okay. So I'm going to say you do notice that there is it sounds like there are some footsteps that are coming from up over here.
Okay, but I wouldn't know if that person's been alerted to our presence yet or not.
They sound a little bit more quick of steps. So you could assume that maybe they've been alerted.
Okay, could I hide behind this pillar, maybe?
Or
is that gonna be too
in
scary?
this, I would say maybe not in this surprise round.
Okay.
But yeah, okay. Amaris, Nori, anything?
It'd be Dusty and Amaris.
Oh.
I did mine already.
You did yours already. Dusty and Amaris.
So he's just been stabbed, dropped on, and I think with all the surprise that has just been going on with everyone's moves, Amaris is just gonna kick him as she casts Bestow Curse.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So I'm gonna put that in.
Okay.
Another wisdom saving throw.
Ready, let's see. That was another nat 20.
Don't tell me that.
It was another. I kid you not. I kid you not.
This man is the wisest
we need
of
to
the drow.
The blood dice.
We need to get rid of the blood dice. Please go like the last session. Please.
Seji, bestow broken shins. Nice. What curse
So
are you
you did-
bestowing?
It says, creature must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become cursed for the duration of the spell.
So he's not cursed.
He's not cursed.
He's not cursed,
Boo
but he
womp.
did get a good kick to the nose.
All
So I'd
right.
imagine Amaris would be saying a few other curses at this time, seeing it didn't work.
Many herbaflurbits.
Herbaflurbits. Yes.
Unfortunate.
All right, I'm gonna
guys
say
should-
you can roll 1d4 to try and
For the
damage him
shin
with your
strike.
with the shin strike.
Oh, that's max damage.
Okay, nice. That's a 4. He is still up. Dusty. On the
Okay.
surprise round.
So, Dusty is going to do something that he hasn't really done before, but he is going to lift one hand up towards his mouth, and he opens it just enough to let Dusty come out of his mouth. After he does, he has Dusty on his hand. Okay?
Dusty the scorpion.
Dusty the scorpion, not to be confused. He places the wrappings, fixes them just a little bit, and then he tosses Dusty forward and casts giant insect on him, turning him into a giant scorpion.
Got rid of the wolves only just to get a giant scorpion.
Huh.
Hey, it's less tokens.
Yeah, it's just one.
One giant.
Fight by scorpion.
In case you're curious, it is size category large.
I have a scorpion. The scorpion's here.
The little scorpion man.
Well, they definitely know we're here now.
He's so cute.
Can we have like one stealth mission, guys?
No.
Can we like
No.
I
just
tried.
No. No.
You don't
No, you're gonna throw a giant
No.
scorpion at his
You
face.
don't choose the stealth. The stealth chooses you.
You don't count the jackalware layer.
What if I
Like, I think
what
we
if
were
Maybe
pretty
you should have
stealthy
tried
there.
yourself.
That one was
what
pretty
if I
dope.
tell you Dusty the Scorpion's middle name is Stealth? What if that's his middle name?
Dusty stealth.
This is a
Scorpion.
stealth movie.
Sick him boy. Tosses him out.
Okay,
I feel like
okay.
your scorpion isn't just a scorpion; it's one of those like rad scorpions from Fallout. Like it just pops out of the ground and like.
Yeah, one of those. Anyway, so Dusty the Scorpion is now going to attack this man.
Okay.
He he's going to make several attacks because he has extra attack 2, so he attacks 3 times.
Okay.
Okay, let me roll some.
There's a
roll some
lot.
dice
Just
for
so you
him.
guys know, there is a lot of blood
Oh, good.
from multiple stabs.
Prestidigitation. We got it.
Yeah. Okay. He's going to make 2 claw attacks. So I'm gonna roll the d20s and add the modifiers. Nice. It's +4 on both of those. So
Just tell me the damage.
one of them crit. He's also an attack with his stinger, which probably doesn't hit, but that's okay. Then let's roll the damage. So that's so 3
And double the
plus
dice.
4, so 18 magical bludgeoning damage.
Did you double the dice?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So 18?
Yeah, 18 total bludgeoning damage. It is
For
magical.
the stinger, was that the 7 that you rolled?
The stinger was a 7, but it had a +4 on it.
It also,
hits.
you technically have advantage because the scorpion is flanking him with Val.
It also is
okay.
a surprise round.
That's awesome.
Oh, okay. We'll roll again. That is better. That's 22 instead. So, make him. He makes a Constitution saving throw.
Is it another nat 20?
I kid you not. My husband is right here.
Well,
He
he's
thinks I have a
dying.
weighted dice.
Yeah.
I kid you not. That was a third nat 20.
I'll put it up on the board in a sec.
Oh my gosh.
So it's 5, 6, 7
the blood
extra
dice.
points. You know, the blood dice. If we get TPK'd, if it ever happens, like we know exactly why. But at least that time I also rolled a natural 20, so it's okay. Yeah, he just doesn't take as much poison damage. He takes half on a
Okay, how
successful
much
save.
damage?
So he takes 7 piercing and 11 poison.
So he takes half of the poison, or?
Yeah, 11 total poison.
Oh, okay.
So in total, that's 18 plus 18, which is... Someone else can do that.
No, that's okay. I've already
36.
added the first 18, so I'll just add the
Okay,
second
yeah,
18.
just add the second 18.
Okay, so this guy just dies.
Yes.
As he just, just it's a
Just-
bloody
he's
mess as
down.
he's been just like killed by
He's
a
been-
giant scorpion and lots of stab wounds.
Oh,
In
look,
the matter
I've been
of
impaled.
6 seconds.
I guess
Should've
Thea
kept walking.
Thea also has her surprise point here.
I would let her know that we probably have another one coming.
Okay, she
Annihilate him. She can do it. We know this already.
she's going to shoot with her crossbow at this guy coming.
She automatically crits though, right? Because of the assassin thing she has.
Yep.
Yes.
So she is going to.
You're using the blood dice for this one, right?
I am.
They probably
Okay,
work
good, I'm
against us though, because it's in our favor.
She does
I'm-
hit.
I have a theory. With us wanting to get rid of those blood dice, they might be retaliating.
Oh.
They're trying to get their last life out, yeah.
They are not happy about this. Okay. Let me grab the dice she's gonna roll. And then I need. Oh, that's a lot of d6s. What the freak? 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's a lot of high numbers. Okay. Alrighty, so she shoots her crossbow at this guy. Oh, heavens. Okay. I have to add this up real quick.
Yay, math rocks. Yay.
Yay. Okay. $42 points of damage.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby. Oh, but it's a crit. So that means she doubles the
Oh.
dice.
Yeah, double, yeah.
So that's an 80. That's 84. He dies.
Dusty
crazy.
Stealth the Scorpion. This is why we summon him.
Thea just shoots him right in the knee.
Used to be an adventurer like you.
Adventuring days
Until I took
over.
an arrow to the knee.
So
No,
he says
I'm gonna
on the
say
hill.
I'm gonna say she actually does like shoot him through the neck so he doesn't make a noise as he goes down. And then she's going to, so technically surprise round over, and she's going to turn to you guys, and she goes, and she points at Echo, and she goes, quick, clean up the blood. And then she just gestures to the rest of you guys and says, grab the bodies, let's look around, dump them down the hole.
Yeah.
Becky's
Dusty
gonna drag the first body to the nearest alcove that doesn't have a statue.
Dusty is going to walk with his scorpion and pick up this body, placing it on top of Dusty.
Ross will help him.
You guys do notice that there seems to be like this bottomless pit here. That you have no idea where it goes to. But
Perfect. Let's throw the bodies in there.
Echo, you're wanting to put it in the nearest alcove that doesn't have a statue in it? Echo?
Echo.
Sorry, what was that?
You're putting it in the one that has no statue in it, the alcove?
Assuming we're not just throwing them down the hole.
Are you guys
Yeah.
throwing them down the hole?
Hole's the easiest. It's quick.
Echo
It
doesn't know
is-
what's down the hole, so he's gonna trust the alcove.
Yeah.
We've seen the alcove before.
In-
Yeah, Dusty will follow suit.
In actuality, like we don't know if that leads to a place that there's other guards who might sound an alarm.
All of a sudden, they
or-
start climbing
Also,
up.
depending on when Dusty Jr. last ate, scorpions do tend to eat their prey whole. So
They do tend to do that. Yes.
We could just feed the scorpion. Nuri will cast prestidigitation and clean up the blood. Just like.
Okay.
Dallas pulls
Let
out
me-
some seasonings. Here you go, Dusty.
I'm a roll to see if Dusty Jr. is hungry. It has been a bit since his last meal. Canonically, it's been about 20 sessions, something like that.
You didn't have any of my
20
pie?
Well, the thing is that Dusty, so scorpions eat every few weeks. So
Okay.
it's reason, but he's big now. Big scorpion, big appetite.
All right, roll for it.
Okay. Actually, let's have this be a high or low. Let's have Emily. You may select the highing or the lowing.
Hi. Let's go
Okay.
high.
Sounds good. He is in fact hungry. So Dusty, knowing this, will be like, it's a waste of perfectly good meat. Might as well just let him take care of it.
Before.
Should we check for any letters first?
Yes. Or keys.
Thea is going to drag the body first off into this hallway, or like just around the corner before all of this happens, so that way there's no one coming by.
You know.
And you check the pockets. This one didn't have any keys on him. He looked to just have a sword and a short sword and a hand crossbow. And he didn't have anything in his pockets.
Okay.
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice to Dusty. Here you go. Dusty gladly takes the the drow and just downs him.
Okay. Down some hole. You do notice that Thea, she normally isn't like doesn't blink an eye at someone dying. But she sees this and she's like, ugh. Kind of like.
Yeah, no, Amaris as well is just.
Yeah.
Dusty Senior pats Dusty Junior on the head.
As he's
Just kinda,
getting
like,
it
pats his
down. I will say, after he has swallowed this person, he will get a little indigestion because of the armor and the,
That
like
makes
weapons and yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
So is he gonna eat the second one too?
No,
Does he
that's
want
the
the
second
I'm
one?
gonna say he's not gonna be able to be hungry enough for that.
No, not for
So-
another couple weeks.
After we search the second guy's pockets, Nuri's just gonna open her bag and start sliding him into it.
Sliding who in there?
The dead drow.
Oh my god.
He's got more space.
I mean,
Okay,
if
you
it fits.
can slide the other one in there.
How much does he weigh? I just need to keep track of how much space is in the bag.
good guys.
He's gonna weigh. He was kind of smaller, so let's say he weighs about 160 pounds.
Cool.
Cool. We're the good guys. Anyway,
Where are you gonna go?
that's a good question.
You do notice there is a pathway over here. You can hear footsteps of a possible guard over in this direction. You see a passageway there. Like you see what you see.
Let's go downwards then. Although I think it would be best to let the rogues lead, so they can, check for traps and such.
Should we send the rogue and maybe one other person off to go find the bodies while the others cover the retreat? Because I imagine 2 guards have now gone missing. This might cause an alarm if any other guards show up.
Probably have some sort of cycle that they're doing.
Thea says, we need to move quick. No matter what it is, 2 guards are gone, and we are in a place surrounded by drow. We need to be fast, and we need to be silent.
I know. I just don't think a group this big is going to be silent. So I'm wondering if we split up or do we stay together?
We should stay together. Dusty calls out. Just
Is it ever a good idea to split the party?
no.
Out
I
of
don't
character,
think so.
no. But
Don't you know you never split the party?
Dusty in character will say we probably should not do that. It'll be safer together.
All right, start moving your characters where you're going.
Okay. Let's go down, shall we? Dusty shall.
Would you like us to reroll stealth? Because I want to still be sneaky.
Yeah. Reroll stealth.
Let's be sneaky.
So I'm gonna say for this, let's do a group stealth check.
Ooh, fancy.
To where basically I'm gonna have you guys just everyone roll stealth, but that's gonna be like pooled together. I'm gonna add them all together.
I'm gonna roll 1 for Dusty and Dusty because they share the same stealth check, and he'll just be riding on his back.
Okay.
mine's not a nat 20, it's a dirty 20.
Mine's a nat 20.
Okay. Okay, let me add this.
Too excited.
As it turns out, a giant scorpion is not that stealthy with a 5 for my stealth check.
It's okay. You're just
Yeah.
helping us.
It's a group stealth check.
Curving the
so
grades.
we all help make it seem quieter.
Val, we're doing a group stealth check. So you can roll stealth and we'll add it in.
Yeah.
So far, we got 20, 22, 14, nat 20, 5, and another 20.
No, it was a
sorry.
mistake up above.
Got 23.
23. Dang, this is a pretty stealthy group. Okay.
Divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's 6 people here.
That was
Now,
about a 17.
that's okay. That's a pretty high roll. I'm gonna say you guys are doing pretty good. On your stealth, you seem to be moving pretty stealthily. You do hear a little bit of a clacking on the stone from the scorpion. As that's not very silent. But you don't think anybody has noticed. All right. Where are you going?
Haha. Let's go this way. Let's just stippy
Doesn't-
stuff down here. I guess.
Gonna be checking doors as we go past them.
Okay.
Yeah, let's head down this hallway here. Should we have someone make a perception check for traps, pressure plates? Probably.
Val.
Oh yes, that should probably be Val.
The
yeah.
resident rogue.
I'm guessing investigation.
I mean, I've got a whopping +1 in investigation if you guys want me to look.
Wow. Amazing.
19.
19. Okay. You feel very confident as you are walking through here that there are no traps.
Okay, cool. Let's keep going forward then.
Okay. As you guys are looking down this hallway, it looks to just be a dead end at one point. There is a doorway over here that's got like a little window in it that if you peer through, you do see 2 drow that seem to be patrolling, and it looks like there are cells in here.
Ha.
Well,
Val-
I mean, might be the place we need.
Before we run in like maniacs, inevitably, Dusty is going to begin reaching into his orange magical bag and begin pulling out animals to see what he can see. Let's just pull them out. The first command he gives them is shh. The first words they hear as they come into existence. He can do this 3 times, and he will. The first one is a giant goat, a favorite. Shh. As he
Dust immediately starts backing up.
he reaches into the bag again, pulls out another one. This one is a giant boar, to which shh. Lastly, he pulls out an owl.
Emily is highly amused.
He holds up a finger.
Okay, giant goat.
A giant goat, a giant boar, and an owl.
There's your freaking owl. Take your
Can I
owl.
just... Yeah, thanks.
Take it. Where's your? I don't have a. Do I have a boar on here? I don't.
Probably not.
Do I have a pig? No, I
Let me
don't.
just pull up my giant
I'm gonna
goat.
give you a bear.
Reset. The giant goat. Yeah, I'm pulling up the stat sheets for them. Don't worry, I'll take care of that. Giant goat. Boar.
I so badly want to just say you suck, but that'd be really mean.
But I have the item. I
you literally
have
just
the
said-
means. I have the means.
It's okay.
Kay.
I'm sorry. I still care. You're awesome.
Aw, thanks. I'm also summoning.
Oh Are you summoning more?
No, that's it. I cannot summon any more than I physically have done now.
Please
This is it.
do not.
This is it. Okay. This is it. This is the limit. Okay.
Gosh. Oh
Little did they know we were bringing a petting zoo to them.
oh my god.
Fools.
Can
Okay.
you bring us into
Dusty.
a knife fight?
Dusty gives thumbs up as if he is ready for anything.
Echo was pulling something out of his cloak, but he's kind of like slowly lower it back down, be like, all right, we're good.
Oh my gosh. I gotta bring Thea down here. Alright. I'm not managing those tokens. You are.
No, I know. It's okay. I will. Yes, I'll keep track of them.
Okay, there we go. Good.
This is my responsibility.
It is. It is your responsibility now.
With great
Okay.
power comes great responsibility.
We're saving Miles. I mean, it's destiny.
Oh my gosh. Okay. You see that there's someone here and there's someone down here. Through the window. Are you opening up the door? You've opened the door. All right, I'm going to say, since you guys were prepared, you do get a surprise round. This time we're going to go off of the initiative order that we had already rolled. So, you see what you see in here. You see the 2 drow. It looks to be that there are 5 cages from what you could see and 2 doors over here. Let's see. And the top of the round, let us go to the top of the round, is Douse. Douse, you get to go first in here.
He was all gung ho about going in there, and then Dusty pulled out a goat. So
It's
he's
it's far away from you.
Yeah. Yeah.
well, yeah, but he knows that's going into the room.
Trauma.
Goats
So-
are his rabbits.
I don't think he's gonna go into that room. He will post out, hold his action to dash and attack anyone who guards who may come from behind.
Okay. Alrighty. In that case, you're holding that. Okay. Thea is going to also shoot with her arrow at this female drow, which will be a crit because she's an assassin. Would you like me to roll on the metal or the blood dice?
Blood for the blood god.
Blood for the blood god.
Must.
Yes, the blood dice is working with you right now. She hits. Let's see how much damage she does. All right, this person's dead. I don't even need to count that.
Poor drow.
Shoots with her crossbow, and just straight through the neck, instant death. This guy will be alerted, but technically you guys get the surprise round, so you guys will get to go first before him. So after Thea does that, it is Echo's turn.
So Echo is going to cast Hold Person on that guard down there.
Okay.
Make a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. He rolled a 7.
That is not successful. He is paralyzed.
Okay. So this guy is now paralyzed, frozen where he is. Oh, sorry. Wrong button. I'm going to put a little lightning bolt on him. He's paralyzed. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Alrighty. It goes to Val. So this drow is dead, and then there is another drow down here that has been held in place.
I used your favorite spell, Parker. You should be proud of me.
You're on mute, Val.
Thank you. No, I was just saying I'm glad you overcame that as a player. Alright, I'm gonna just take out my short bow and I'm gonna... Well, no, that's not Val style. I was just gonna run in. All the way.
Alrighty. Thea style is shooting it with a crossbow.
Yeah, that's her thing, and I'm just gonna stab
She's
him.
a one-shot kill.
She's... Die.
Oh, that's gonna be a 20-something to hit.
Okay, roll for damage.
Perfect. Let's see here. Alright.
Alrighty, just so you know, Amaris will be next. So,
8 damage.
8 points of damage? Okay,
Mhm.
awesome. Anything else?
This
no.
is a surprise round, so you would get your
Oh.
sneak attack.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I would.
And it would be with advantage.
From what I understand,
Oh.
paralysis also makes so you crit, since they are incapacitated.
Okay. So,
I believe.
It
Scratched.
does in Baldur's Gate, but I don't know about
Okay, scratch the 8 then. So let's see, 4, 8.
Yep, I just looked it up. Paralyzed is an auto crit, and you have advantage.
Okay. Alrighty.
Yes. But it's only if you're within 5 feet of them.
And he is.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just make that 16.
Well,
Well, he gets sneak attack on it too.
Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna delete all the damage for now. Make it 0.
so total
sneak
damage
attack.
is going to be 42.
Whew! Whew, your sneak
Little
attack
bit
goes
bigger.
hard.
The rogues.
A little bit bigger.
As
And
you
that was
come,
with the threat applied already.
Yeah, that was with everything applied. Yeah.
Epic.
okay, and as you come in, and where are you stabbing him?
Oh, just right in the heart.
Okay. So as you're coming in and you're trying to you come and stab him, I will say he is not completely dead, but you have severely wounded him, getting over half his health. As you stabbed right next to his heart, and it's starting to bleed. So I'm gonna say he's gonna take a little bit of damage every round that he's still alive because you've cut his heart a little bit.
So as that happens, if it's like bleeding like that pretty profusely,
Mm-hmm.
Val will just smile and he'll lick his fangs
Oh
at him.
Oh,
The guy's
Val,
like,
always the heartbreaker.
What is with the consuming of the drow? I know I've participated in this, but I've just noticed, like, why are we eating them?
Why
This is
are we
weird.
eating Just
Why
straight-
not?
We like dark meat.
Oh, okay, that makes
Oh
sense.
my
That
gosh!
makes sense.
Oh my gosh! I just was thinking of like the turkey
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
that's awful.
Oh gosh, we do not condone.
We're the good guys.
We are the good guys.
Are you the good guys?
Are we the good? Wait, I mean,
I don't know anymore.
It's
We are the
Amaris's
good
turn.
guys.
It's Amaris's turn with Nori on deck. Amaris, what are you doing?
Well, where is this other? The one. Where is this other? So there's
Can you
5,
see?
10, 15. Ah, there it is. 20, 25, 30. There's nothing much she can do here. Like just from here. Val's in the way, so I can't even use Thunderwave.
Vicious mockery. Insult him.
You know what? Why not? I haven't
Your
used that in
mother
a
was a
while.
hamster. Mother
Your
slept
father
with
smelled the-
elderberries.
Elderberries!
yikes.
So we're trying to be a little bit stealthy. So as she does this, she's gonna say insultingly but quietly, "I fart in your general direction."
All right, so he makes a wisdom save.
Yep.
And he rolled a natural 1.
That's what gets the one.
That's what gets the 1. Is he's like, oh, he's disgusted. So disgusted by this.
Meanwhile, he's frozen in place, watching in horror as a vampire is charging him with a rapier and then getting insulted.
Yeah, that's what he's worried about. He's like,
He's a germphobe.
yeah, he is a germaphobe.
He's a very posh gentleman.
Also, Seji, I love what you wrote. Protagonist is not equal to automatic good guys. Yeah. Yes, quote that.
Yeah.
I want to just print out
That
that
way.
comment alone and just have that as like a
Protagonist.
fortune cookie.
Fortune. That's what you get if you're a fortune cookie from Panda.
Trusting, always rooting,
What?
anti-hero.
Exactly.
All right, but anyway.
Panda Express telling me to become a villain?
So that is now 2d4 since he rolled a nat 1, right?
Yes.
All right.
At this level, it would be 2d4
Let's-
already. Just a heads up.
Oh, sweet. So do I get to add another one? That is 5 damage total.
That's 5 damage. Okay, he gets
Very
5
nice.
points of psychological damage. If he wasn't getting it
Just-
already.
Emotional
Just-
damage.
Just destroyed.
Emotional damage.
Wow.
Okay.
Stephen He in there.
Alrighty.
As well.
It is now Nori's turn.
So, I asked a question to
Oh.
you privately before.
Let me
Probably didn't see it, but I was wondering if Houdini could just fly down the hole and see what's down there and then come back.
It's gonna take him a while, but yeah.
So when we started walking, I would like him to go fly down there. So I don't have Houdini right now. Then
Okay,
That's
okay.
But I want to keep Houdini where he is because that's actually not where he is. But I would like to still use his token for my magical words.
Yeah, that sounds
'Cause-
great. Here, okay. I'll hand it back to you.
Cool. I can't really see anyone. I don't know if I can. Yeah, so I'm gonna send my magical words in.
Okay.
I can't really see down there. And then I'm going to cast. I think it's Magic Missile. Let me double check. Yeah, Magic Missile, first level. Through my words. And yeah. It doesn't
Okay.
automatically crit though.
It is a surprise round.
So would it? Because I don't have to roll to hit.
Um,
I don't know.
I'm gonna say no on this one. Let's just do the.
Whoa. Almost dropped it.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay. So now it is. So roll damage. Yeah, sorry. My brain just kind of.
You know, you're fine. I was just making sure I had the right amount. 12 points of force damage to the guy frozen.
Okay, perfect. He is looking pretty hurt as you're shooting him down with all of those. All of the magic missiles. Sorry, I'm also got distracted for a second. Alrighty. So technically it would be the bad guy's turn, but it was a surprise round. So now we're in initiative. Dusty, it is your turn.
Epic. So, Dusty is going to, through a couple motions, direct his animals. I will do that. But what happens is Dusty walks over towards this body and he's going to begin inspecting to see if he can find keys for these cells.
Okay.
That would
Yeah,
be the
roll
first thing.
investigation.
Okay, just gonna do straight up investigation check. A1, not a natural one, just a 1.
So you rolled a 2 and got a
I
1.
did. At which point this boar is going to use all of his movement, all 40 of his movement, to move down here.
Okay.
Actually, he's probably he'll stay. He'll stay there. We'll have that be how that is. Dusty Scorpion is going to head over here with Douse, and the goat is going to sit here at the entranceway. The owl will stay
Oh
with Dusty.
no. Douse, is he gonna make it in?
He's not crossing that goat. No.
No, he's more happy with Dusty,
Yeah.
the
Yes.
Scorpion. Dusty Stealth, the Scorpion.
I'm more eyeing this girl all the way down here at the end of the hall.
Yeah,
Which
and
girl?
that will be the end
I-
of my turn.
Being her.
Oh yeah, she is a scout that you can kind of see, but she doesn't notice you guys. All the way at the very end on the other side of the map.
He's like,
Yep.
How far away from this goat can I get?
Yeah. If anyone gets within ramming range, the goat is going to ram the enemy, and Dusty is preparing actions to attack anyone who gets any hostile people who get
Okay.
close.
Alrighty,
well.
it is now Douse's turn.
Douse is going to come over here to peek around the corner, see if there's any guards.
You do not see any other guards other than the one girl who is going in the opposite direction, so like walking away from you guys.
Okay. He's just going to keep an eye on this cross section then.
Okay. Alrighty.
And he will water whip if anyone gets too close or within range.
Okay, and that's 15 feet, right?
No, I think it's 60 feet.
60 feet? Dang, that's a big water whip.
30 feet.
30 feet. Okay. Alrighty, so if anyone comes within 30 feet, they'll have water to the face. Okay, it is Thea's turn. And she is going to come down 30 feet. Covered by the bear. Well, in that case, she's gonna move. Oh my gosh, I have to move the bear for a sec to grab her because she can't land in another token space. So she's gonna be right over here. And she will fire another arrow. And this guy still hasn't taken a turn, so she does get her assassinate.
Poor guy.
That is okay. She hits. Let me just get real quick. Has advantage on attack roll against any creature that hasn't taken a turn. Any hit the assassin scores against a surprise creature is a critical hit. Okay. Which at this point he is no longer surprised because we are out of that surprised round. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, so she does get advantage. It's the same number but a little lower. Well, so it's not the same number. But she does hit. So she will roll damage. Alright, let's add this up. Please excuse me as I do math. Okay. That's gonna be 10. 20. 26. Oh, but she gets her. Oh, well, that kills him. All right, she shoots an arrow right next to where Val is stabbing him in the heart, and she shoots right there, and he collapses dead. His eyes just roll back in his head. We are still in initiative, though. Echo, it is your turn.
Give me one moment. I'm still getting situated.
You are totally
Okay. Everybody is dead except for someone down the hall. So I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You guys do hear like a shout from this direction. I don't know if you see where my pinging is.
Nope.
It's
I assume it's down here.
Yeah, down here. Do you see my ping?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the black ping. But down off to visually I see the right, but technically it would be your character's left.
Mm-hmm.
So Echo is going to run 30 feet down the hall, and then he's going to pull out his bow and ready his action to shoot the first drow he sees come around the corner.
Okay. That sounds good.
I may regret that if a friendly drow pops out, but
You never know.
You never know, I guess.
We've already decided they are food.
Yes. We
It
have.
is Val's turn.
Well, Thea stole my kill, so just a little bitter about that.
Oh, sorry.
Rogue things.
But is she?
Well, I didn't say she was sorry.
Yeah. Oh, looks like there's another drow right here. Huh. New victim. Okay, I'm gonna run up to him. I'm gonna do this.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Stabby stab.
I do find it very
Stab.
funny that Val just disappears into the darkness on our screen. It's pretty funny. We can't see past here.
So does Val get advantage on this one, Emily, or not anymore?
No,
No.
I wouldn't.
This guy is not surprised.
Afraid maybe, but not surprised.
He's not surprised, but he is stabbed. That's gonna be a 20-something.
20-something? Okay.
Mhm. I'm assuming he's wearing leather armor.
Yes. He
Okay.
is. So you do hit.
Perfect. Okay. Not for much damage though. 6.
6 points of damage. Okay.
Yeah.
That is A-okay. All right, as you're slicing and dicing, trying to get this guy. Alrighty, is that your turn?
Yes, that'll be my turn.
Okay, it is Amaris's turn, with Nuri on deck.
Okay. So there was something from like around this corner.
Yes.
Okay. 10, 15, 20. Again, Val, you're right there.
Disappears into the darkness.
I guess.
Going to Vicious Mockery again, or?
Perhaps stabby stabby.
Actually, I am going to help Val out a bit, and I am going to cast Bane on this guy.
Ooh, alrighty. Could you... Okay, let's see. Must make a charisma saving throw. The target must roll... Okay. So he has to make a saving throw. Charisma
saving
save.
throw.
Okay, it's not looking good. Let me pull up charisma. That's a +0. That's a 5.
And he fails.
Dang.
According to the spell, whenever a target that fails this saving throw makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or saving throw.
Okay. Alrighty, so let me pull a d4 out and I will put it right next to the dice. Okay. He will have to subtract that. He is now baned. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it.
Alright, Nuri, your turn. You're up.
Nuri will, because she sees people are going somewhere, so she'll come into here. And then her words go there. She can't see the guy, so she's gonna use her dash action.
Okay.
Go to here to be able to see him.
Alrighty. And that's your
Are
turn?
these like all these doors? Are they bars? Are they solid
Yeah,
doors?
so what you can see is that these locked doors, so right here is a cell, here is a cell, here is a cell, here and here. So like right in this area,
Can we like see into the cells or like?
yes, you can. Let me just finish describing real quick.
Okay.
Right here is just a closed door, closed door, closed door, and then you see another closed door up ahead at the end of the hall. Okay. You can see into the bars of these rooms. You notice that the top 4 are empty. But inside this bottom cell, you do see what looks to be a blue-skinned elf with dark blue hair.
Cool. My turn's over.
Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, you can't get like a too good of a look on him because he looks to be like chained up and like passed out on the ground, kind of like with his back to you. So you can't really tell like too much, but you can see like the tip of his ear, like of the blue skin and the pointed ear of an elf and the blue hair. But yes, you do see that guy in this cell here. Okay, alrighty. That was your turn, and now it is the bad guy's turn. Yay! So
They get those?
they get those turns. He is going to roll to attack you, Val. He seems very upset that his friend has died by you. So he rolled a 17 minus a 4. Sorry, my brain.
Minus a D4.
13.
Not 4.
No, I rolled a D4 and it was a 4.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. So that's a 13 plus his modifier to strike is a plus 6. So 6, 7, 8. That's a 19 to hit.
All
With a
right.
subtracted D4?
Mm-hmm.
Impressive.
My goodness.
Blood dice.
So does that hit?
Yes.
Okay, alrighty. So you're going to take 1d6 piercing damage, but I also need you to, and you're going to be taking poison damage on top of that. So, which is 5d6. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
17.
17? Okay, so you do succeed the Constitution saving throw, so you're only going to take half of the poison damage. So first off, for the piercing damage, it is 7 points of piercing damage to you.
Okay. I will uncanny dodge that.
Okay, alrighty.
Because why not?
And then the poison damage is 23 points, but you're going to be having that because you succeeded. So that's going to be rounded down. That's 11 points of damage.
Okay. Let's see, so I think that's about 15 total for me.
Okay, yeah.
That was rude.
Yeah, as he slashes down on you. And he's going to do it again because he can make another attack. 16 minus 4 plus, yeah. So that's going to be 18 to hit.
Yeah.
It does hit. Okay. Make another con save.
Oh, rip. That's 11.
11 does fail, unfortunately. So you'll be taking full damage. So that's 10 there. That is going to be 24 points of damage total. That's including the piercing and the poison.
Are you still up?
No.
Oh no! The babysitter went down.
It must.
Again.
All things come around. This is why we need to one-shot everything. They do the same!
It's a game of glass cannons.
Guys, this is why stealth is important here.
True entertainment.
We did. We just couldn't see him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alrighty, so you are downed as he strikes down on you. And this guy is going to like stand his ground. So I'm going to put a little dead symbol on you. No, not dead. Let's not put that one. You're just doing death saving throws.
Wow, Emily. Wow.
She preemptively has decided.
No.
I see.
Okay. Alrighty.
She wants to make sure this is the last session that we have with you guys.
No. Alrighty. It is now Dusty's turn. And Dusty, you were searching for keys, right?
Yes, last turn I rolled a 1 total, so I'm assuming he did not find the keys.
No, didn't find anything.
He looks down towards this body and the next body. Presumably he still hears fighting going on, so it would make sense for him to infer that there's still people. So he just kind of like shakes his head, kind of frustrated a little bit. Let's have Parker, high or low?
Low.
Okay, so Dusty will, in fact, stand up from what he's doing, and he's going to decide to focus on taking out the immediate threats. Okay. Dusty is going to command these two animals to move with up here with poor Douse, who does not
You
like
monster.
the goat. Hey, he doesn't know. He thinks you like goats. They seem to like you.
It's not mutual.
It's not. Afterwards, he's going to move downwards this way. Can you stand on top of this drow's corpse? Like, over top of it? Yeah, probably. Okay. The owl will come with him, at least for the time being. And the boar... Let's see if I can do this. I think it's a little too far. So maybe if the boar does... Whoa. The boar just, like, runs up. Theoretically, it could make it a little bit closer. Let's have... What if the boar uses its action to pick up Dusty and give him that little extra bit of distance?
High or low?
Let's do high. I also gotta mark a low.
Okay, yes, you may.
Nice. Okay. So Dusty is going to get a ride with the boar, and he's going, seeing that Val is on the ground, and he's going to hop down and put one hand on top of Val to cast Cure Wounds on him. Let's see. We'll do that at third level.
Alrighty.
So that will be... Ooh, it's letting me choose. Awesome. Okay, that is 3d8 plus charisma spellcasting modifier, so plus 4. So I'll go ahead and roll that. You regenerate 18 hit points, Val. Dusty runs over on top of his boar and reaches down, holding onto the boar's fur with one hand, and heals you.
You are now alive. Yeah, quote unquote.
I was
You were
about to say
saying?
he would take a deep breath in, but he doesn't breathe. So
He doesn't breathe. His eyes open. Dusty just says, "We still need you," as as you open up your eyes. Okay, and that'll be the end of Dusty's turn.
Okay, it is now Douse's turn.
Okay.
Douse, you hear the fighting within.
I'm gonna roll my percentile. 50 and above, he overcomes his fear.
Okay.
At least enough to run past one. That is a 90. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
conquering fears.
Fears
He
conquered.
grits his teeth and he's like, they might need me. I'm going.
Go.
I need the measuring tool so I can actually figure out how far.
Somewhere. You can make it like there without dashing. Yeah,
So
that's
45 just to get there. Because he will use his dash.
right. Okay. So yeah, you can do that.
This lets him see what's going on. And he still has 30 feet. So, seeing that nothing's going on in this hallway, he will just continue straight down.
Okay. The animals do follow you, by the way, because that is what I commanded them to do.
Oh,
So-
shoot.
Well, that's okay. The scorpions first, then the goat.
This is not going to help his trauma.
The massive scorpion and the massive goat. Just
Following.
He runs by Thea, and she could just hear a slight. It's like, he knows it's coming.
Thea just kind of like
Surrounded.
looks a little like, huh? Actually,
He hears
no,
the
she's
quiet skittling behind him of the scorpion legs.
exactly. She'll just side eye you like really? Is that your turn, Douse?
Don't judge me. That's his turn. That was his action and his. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess he could bonus action his tentacle, but he will wait till he actually sees someone. An enemy.
Yeah. Okay. She is going to come around the corner and she is going to fire. Fire at will!
we have a name.
No. Actually, you know what? Sure.
Nice.
That.
He's the only one with a name tag. It says Will.
It says Will. Hi, my name is Will. He's new here. You know what? That's canon.
Oh,
He has a
that's
little name
sad.
tag on his armor that says, "Hi, my name is," and it just says Will. Like,
This
There
is
we go.
sad.
he's the new guy. He's like,
The
ah,
intern.
the
I
intern.
wonder if anyone has been sent to the hillside faster in the drought. That's a world record, probably. But, you know,
Oh my
it's
gosh.
probably fine.
So bad. Okay. She hits. She rolls her damage. Let me see her card. Would she get advantage or sneak attack on this guy? Okay. She will get sneak attack, but she doesn't get advantage. Okay. Alrighty. Sorry, math. Math again. Wait, okay, so that's 10, 10. So that's going to be plus 20.
I agree, Seji. It is
Plus
the Metal Gear
27.
Solid episode. That's what we're doing.
Okay. She will fire. And then, does she have a double attack? She does. She will fire again. But she doesn't get sneak attack on the second attack, right?
That is
I
correct.
think so.
That is correct. She does not.
Okay, but she will get the poison damage from her weapon. Okay. She gets that much poison. Oh, whoops, I added one too many poison. I'm gonna re-roll that. Okay. Righty. Sorry, guys. Gotta do the NPC stuff.
Hey, we only have one character. You have how many to take care of? You're fine.
A lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's an additional 15 points of damage. Okay. This guy's looking pretty hurty, but he's not dead yet. It is now Echo's turn.
All right. Echo is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move down a little bit. And I guess he's going to try to take a shot at the drow as well. And thanking the fact that he has sharpshooter so he can ignore all the people in front of the drow.
Okay. Also, I just have to say Seji's comment of another guy has the name tag that says my name is Slim Shady and just Professor Foghorn saying the real one? Ain't no way.
Does a 16 hit?
16 does hit. Roll for damage.
That would be 21 damage.
How do you want to do this?
So I'm going to say that as Val is working on getting up, an arrow whizzes right over his ear, like almost tipping it, and nails the guy like right dead center in the chest.
Dang. And his eyes just go big and blood splatters on his name tag as he just looks down at the arrow and then back up at you guys and drops his sword and just collapses against the corner of the wall here and dies.
Yeah, well.
Okay, we are now out of initiative for now.
These drow need to work on their recruiting measures if they're hiring people that can't even kill someone that's already dead.
Okay, but they almost got Val.
They at least, yeah, they did. They got close.
But that's the point. They couldn't even finish dead guy.
Yeah. At this point, Dusty will begin searching for keys. He'll also kind of like.
Wait, did you kill Will?
Yeah, Will died. Will died. Last episode of Will.
The Winter
Quickest
Court has lost
named
the Will.
NPC lost. Yeah, they lost.
Douse comes around that corner, just still hustling because he doesn't know the fight's over yet. He's just like,
Then you see.
where's the guys? Where are they?
I'm gonna say you come in right as you see the guy collapse against the corner of the wall and die.
Again, he realized he was pointless in this fight. He doesn't. He's conflicted.
Conflicted.
He was traumatized by goats.
I will say, as Echo steals the kill from Val, Val will like turn over and look at Echo and be like, "I had it handled."
Well, it looks like you needed a little help. You must have slipped or something.
Yeah, Dusty just kind of looks down towards Val. Then he looks back towards the bodies.
I mean, I never saw him go down. I just saw him getting back up.
Mm-hmm.
True.
You guys do see that this is the only cell that has someone in it. All the rest of these are doors.
Dusty just kind of calls out, "He's not here."
Do we
Anyone
know
know
what Miles
him?
looks like?
Dusty nods. Yeah, I've seen him.
Well, didn't we tell them that he's your dad?
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah, you guys know that.
I'm just
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
if we have like a general description.
Oh.
Oh, of Miles?
Probably. Yeah, probably would be.
Miles is fair-skinned, short brown hair. Not like super short. Just a little. He's got a poof on the hair. Brown eyes. Generally wearing green clothes. Because he likes that color.
Nice. Dusty does point to the guy in this cell, though, and he asks, does anybody know that guy?
Thea will go over and say, we probably need to get the cell open to see his face.
Yeah, we should probably get him out. He's looking a little blue. Might have been in there for a while.
Yeah. Yeah,
What's
looking
wrong
a
with
little
blue?
Blue boy.
And then he looked down, sad, variations of the slang.
Do we have a key to the door?
If you guys search the bodies, if you guys are all searching, I'm gonna say yes. You can find the keys to the
We
door.
get the keys.
I've never heard blue in that term. He comes from a city filled, or a monastery filled with blue people. They don't say that means sad. It's just normal.
It's just normal.
So do they say you're looking a little green for sad? But that's sick.
They
Or is
use
it-
green. They use green in gills for sick.
Yeah.
I love that actually.
Wait, you mean you
Okay.
have gills?
So I'm gonna say you guys
Some of my
unlock the
friends.
door, and you open it up. Anybody going in there?
Val will go in, sure.
Alrighty.
Echo can go try to see if this guy's awake.
So you guys go over to this guy. You see that he is shackled on his wrists, but not his legs. As you turn him over, you see that his blue skin is deathly pale. And he has black spider webbing veins all over his skin. His eyes are closed, and he looks dead to you guys. But if you were to like do a medicine check, or like just like looking him over, you can tell that he is breathing. But he is not currently conscious. Are you guys going to pull him out of the cell? It's a little too cramped for everybody to get in, but
Yeah, Val will drag him out.
okay. You can use the keys to unlock the thing. Okay, so you bring him out, and as Thea sees him, she just kind of like, her eyes kind of widen, and she goes, and you guys, she just says, "That's Tolith. King Tolith Windrail."
So Dusty's just gonna immediately hop down from his boar, and he's going to run up and cast Goodberry.
Oh my god.
He's just like, oh, hop.
Yeah, as you guys notice that like he is wearing very like, his clothing is very battered and kind of ruined, but it's regal, what it used to be, very regal looking.
Echo's gonna turn to Val and be like, "Should we know this guy?"
Should I at least know, I think, Windrail.
he casts Goodberry, and then he also casts Lesser Restoration on him.
Okay.
Just everything, anything at all.
As you cast those, nothing seems to be working on him.
Oh, dang.
Um, you notice that like you cast Lesser Restoration, and some of the veins on his cheek just like get thicker and crawl more up.
Can Val tell if he's alive?
Yes, he is alive. You can.
He'll, as he watches Dusty do all this, he'll turn to the rest of the group. He's like, he may be on our skill to heal. He needs elvish medicine.
Nuri just pipes in. Nothing's gonna help him. He's in a coma.
Those do seem increasingly common these days.
Yes. Well, we have to take him out. We have to bring him with us. We can't just leave him here. I mean,
That was my first thought.
Yeah, no, I know. We've been taking out a lot of people recently, so I could understand.
Put him down.
That's the first. When I said it, that's what I thought of too. I was like, no. But he just kind of says that. He's like, if this could change everything. I mean, if he's, and he just kind of like looks towards, like, Nuri. Like his eyes just kind of like glance over towards her. At this point, he just kind of stops talking.
Well,
Thea comments and goes, well, you do what you want with him. I don't care. I'm finding Miles. As she goes and opens up this door, and you realize this is a bathroom.
That is unfortunate.
thank you. I needed that.
Douse walks in.
Excuse me, Douse, that was the women's restroom. You see a sign for that? The restroom right
Oh no.
The one right next to it, you see the sign for men's. There you go.
But here's the thing: does this comprehend languages last long enough for him to be able to tell?
It lasts for an hour.
So
but
yeah,
I have to
it
touch
does.
the sign.
Did he touch the sign though?
He
No,
did
he-
not.
So you
So you
touch the
wouldn't know.
sign.
But Thea would have known. Thea would have told me as I walked in.
You're awesome, Seji. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for being here.
All right, you use the bathroom. As everyone's like, what do we do?
That feels so much better.
There we go.
Dusty, I guess, puts him on top of Dusty Jr., at least for now.
Okay.
He like clicks towards Dusty as the scorpion walks over and bends over.
Seji saying, bro, a toilet's a toilet if it's a single toilet in a room. Yes, that's very accurate.
I mean, it does make sense. There are those.
I don't know why. Maybe the girls in this base wanted to keep the feminine toilets clean, you know.
There,
They were tired of the bathroom always being dirty, so they just wanted their own.
Yeah.
the seat was left up too many times.
Say what you will about the Heralder, but he supports gender equality.
He does.
I mean, we've
Truly
already
does.
established he has good dental, his life insurance is decent, so, like,
Yeah.
Yes.
makes
It
sense.
only
See?
makes sense. Yeah.
The
Apparently,
Heralder
like,
is a good boss.
There's a good relationship between the employees. We had the one letter of someone who was practically dating another member.
Yeah, practically dating.
Yeah. Basically. This is
Crazy.
pretty good. Okay, anyways.
So what's in the other doors? Are they all bathrooms?
If you open up this door, what you can head in and you can see that it looks to be like a torture room, but it actually looks completely unused. Like there's a lot of dust everywhere covering like the tools, like a broken chair. You see a lot of like broken things in here that like it because there's like a stretcher bed and whatnot in there. But it just looks like everything's been unused, like nobody ever enters this room.
What's in the other door?
The door over here.
The one that wasn't the bathroom. There's
This
3
one
down there.
is a locked door. When you try to pull on it, oh, I forgot to mark this guy's dead. When you try to pull on it, it is locked.
Can anyone pick this door? Or
No.
please? Oh, please.
Seji said bye for now. I think he's headed out. So thanks, Seji, for coming.
Yes, thank you for coming.
Val will attempt to pick the lock.
Okay, roll lock picking.
Ooh, not so great. But who knows?
Or sleight of hand, sorry, not lock picking.
It's technically a lock-picking sleight of hand.
Yeah,
Weird
lock picking, sleight of hand,
shenanigans.
yeah.
Yeah.
Adding all the bonuses.
14.
14. Okay, that just barely succeeds.
Oh,
So you do unlock this door.
and I will push it open and look inside.
Okay. All right.
Oh, that's different. I was talking. Okay. What's the other bottom door?
Oh,
There was
this.
3 down there.
Yeah, these two. I'm gonna open them up. Those two were the bathrooms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. As you guys open up this door, it looks like you've opened it up to a large workshop. And you enter in, and on your left, you see these 2 archways, and it looks like there's a huge pile of scrap metal in here. Just tons and tons of scrap metal. Over here is a giant double window, and it looks to be into a large area that's got some fire going in there. It looks pretty unused for the most part. You guys can all fill in as I describe the scene. Here, let's move. The dead dude's gonna go right here because he was on the scorpions or the boar's back or something like that. As you guys enter into the room, you guys see a little staircase up here that leads up to a raised area. Can you guys see into this raised area? Yeah, probably. What you see looks to be a completely metal person, but there doesn't seem to be any life. They're strung up on this big on this pole with different like a T pole kind of a thing, and they're strung up there with different pieces put together, different wires and everything. There seem to be 4 large diamonds that are on all the walls of this room. Around the corner, you see Miles Morano. And he seems to be...
Not Morales.
Yeah, not Morales. Miles Morano. As he seems to be like wiping sweat from his brow as he's like pumping a bellows, stoking a fire. He's wearing a very thick apron and thick leather gloves, and he's got goggles on his head. Over here you see a drow woman who looks to be leaning against a table, and she's actually just kind of like looking at her nails right now. And you just like, she's actually like asking a question as you guys are turning the corner. She's like, so how long do you have to stoke the fire for this?
Dallas
You attack
tackles her.
immediately.
He's very eager to be helpful for once, so he's going to just
Yay.
run and tackle her.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna run and stab her.
Okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna say, Dallas, you can run and tackle her.
Can we
Make-
assess the situation before we attack people?
That's not Val style.
No.
Shoot first, ask questions later.
Okay. Roll.
Grapple check?
Yeah. Roll a grapple check. You can use dexterity if you would like.
Perfect.
She is surprised, so she will have disadvantage on hers. Ooh, that's not good.
I got a 9.
She got a 3.
Yeah!
So you grab her and you tackle her to the ground, and she just goes, ah! She just goes straight to the ground. She's.
This is full on tackle. He's ignoring all of his training, and he's just the.
Take down. The floor is really dirty and covered in grease.
I got her! I got her!
Oil. And you're gonna see Miles turns around. And I'm gonna have it pause right there as we are in we're gonna roll for initiative here.
Do we get a surprise round?
You do get a surprise round, but let's roll for initiative. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I rolled so terribly for them. You're basically going to be getting 2 rounds.
I was about to say I didn't roll that great either, so I rolled an 8.
I got a 5.
You got a 5?
I got a nat 1.
Well, the NPC's got a 5 too. And Nuri got a 1.
She's very distracted. She just found her grandfather. It's a confusing moment.
The bad guy's got a 2. Amaris, what'd you get? Make a 13.
I got a rock.
Dusty got a 6. Dallas got a 5. Val got a. What did Val get?
8.
8. Echo got an 11. Okay. All right. Why are there 2 Amarses on here?
Strange.
Okay, well. There's 2 Amarses, but Amaris, you go first.
You went the 13.
I'm going first with a 13. Okay.
Yeah.
So we are just. Where's my token? There's my token. So But I can't see anything. Okay. Where did Douse run?
You
Around
ran
the corner.
Straight this way.
This way.
Right here.
5, 10, 15, 20. Oh. 25. 30. She will come right here and attack with her right.
just stab. You do get advantage because she is, well, surprised and prone.
And restrained.
And restrained.
Douse is on top of her, though. Does she get any cover for that?
She'd
She'll
get,
just push you around and you'll roll to the side or something.
you know what, I'm just going to say for the sake of this, no, technically, but it's kind of late, so yeah.
She like taps your side, you scooch over a little bit, and then she stabs her.
Alright,
You
and
like-
it would be like +3, right?
Or, Douse, are you trying to protect her from being attacked?
He's not so much paying attention at the moment, so
Oh,
not
okay.
exactly.
He's
It was
just,
more just,
Drow, let me go.
it was, I want to be useful.
Okay. All right, so you rolled to hit. What was it, Amaris?
So wait, when I'm attacking with my rapier, it's my proficiency bonus and what that I add onto it?
Dexterity bonus. Or dexterity modifier.
Or your strength, whichever one's higher.
Yeah. And you
Okay,
do get
so-
advantage, so you
and-
get to roll 2 d20s and take the higher one.
All right, so there's 1. 20,
Okay.
21 to hit.
21 to hit. Nice. Okay.
All right.
You do hit,
D8
so roll for
plus-
damage.
Was it 3? 2 or 3?
3, I believe, right? Because it's just your dexterity modifier.
Oh, if it's dexterity, then I think that's just 1.
Oh, okay.
That is 9 points of damage.
All right, 9 points of damage as she just gets stabbed in the
Max
arm.
damage.
Woo!
Wait, I think I also have Blade Flourish.
Nice. That is
Mobile Flourish.
Whenever you take the attack action on your turn, your walking speed increases by 10 feet until the end of the turn.
yeah. And then you can choose to use another flourish. So add 1 bardic inspiration die to your damage. And then you can also pick either to use a defensive flourish, a mobile flourish, or a slashing flourish. Slashing does AoE damage, mobile will make you faster, and defensive will make your AC higher till your next turn.
I'll do slashing.
Okay.
Bardic Inspiration.
So you deal...
The target you hit.
So you're going to roll 1d8, I believe. That's the Bardic Inspiration die, or is it a d?
That is correct.
Yep. So roll 1d8, and that gets added to the damage.
So
5.
that is another 5 damage, so that's 14 in total.
Okay, perfect. All right, so she took 14 points of damage. It is now Echo's turn.
Echo is going to look to Miles and just straight up shout, "What the heck is going on here?"
Miles is going to drop the bellows, and he's going to say, "Don't fight! Don't fight! I can explain. Are you guys here for me? If so, that's amazing. I would love that." And then, but I think that's all the words he can get out at this time.
6 seconds, yeah.
But everyone does hear that. Echo, is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out. He does have a bow pointed at the drow, but he's not firing.
Okay. All right, Val, it is your turn.
You're on mute, Val.
Sorry. I like Amara's thinking. So I will also go up to the woman.
Everyone's just gonna stab her.
I mean, at this point, if Douse did hear him say "don't fight," he might start giving her cover.
That's fair. So I think Val will intend to stab her, but instead of stabbing her, he'll just ask her, what is going on here? Who are you? And then he'll point his rapier at her throat and be like, "Don't call for help."
There's no help left to call for.
She goes, I'm Janie. I'm supposed to be guarding him? As she, like, points one thumb over to Miles. To make sure you don't take him. As she points to you.
Val will just smile at her.
Okay, and
Are
is that
you
your turn?
sure? Yeah.
It
Are
is
you
now.
sure about that?
It is now Dusty's turn.
Nice.
She's like,
High or low?
"Hi."
Okay, let's roll. Let's roll for that. Okay, so Dusty is just kind of going to walk up towards Miles, and as he's walking up, he's going to say, "So are we just killing her? Are we going to like?" What's the plan here? As he's sort of like gesturing towards Miles as if Miles knows what to do. He's like, so what do we do here?
So what are we doing? And Miles looks at you in just complete disbelief that you're here, and he's like, "Buddy? Buddy?" And then he starts to get like worried and very grave in his look. This goes into the NPC turn, which follows yours. As Thea comes up right beside you, and he's like, "Thea, oh," and it's this whole moment. As you
The
kind,
X is me.
he's like, and he's kind of looking between you two, and he's like, "You shouldn't be here, buddy. Buddy, you should not be here. This is the last place you need to be." And he kind of like looks around very like tensely, uh, um, very scared almost. And he's going to use his action to run up to you, and he's just gonna like be taking you in, like still in awe, but still like, you should not be here.
Yeah, him with this owl on his shoulder, kind of like cocking its head sideways. Dusty he nods shortly. He says, "Yeah, probably not the wisest of decisions, but you were in trouble, I heard."
He seems to have this look on his face that you can't decipher, as he then just wraps his arms around you in a hug. No words.
And then suplex.
Flexes. No, and after a moment, he will let go.
Yeah.
So are we gonna say we're out of initiative at this point?
Sure. Dusty does, when his dad comes up and hugs him, he almost jumps a little bit, like he's a little bit surprised, but he then puts his arms around Miles. He's just like, "Oh, good to see you."
And Miles, he does let go. He's still in awe, and he's like, "You're keeping up. You don't need any oil changed or."
Not to my knowledge. I've been taking care of the maintenance as you told me. So the last 2 years haven't been that crazy since I've been gone.
I guess. Well, when he kind of clears his throat, and he kind of takes a step back, he goes, "Yeah, it has been 2 years."
Yep.
And
he's like, "I couldn't help but notice in the room up there," and he like gestures towards where the stairs were. He said, "There's it looked very familiar." I was just, and he's just not exactly sure how to approach this situation. He's just like, then he like points towards the drow. He's just like, I'm just a little bit confused. Weren't you kidnapped? You were kidnapped, correct?
he says, "Yes, I was taken, and they've been forcing me to work on building an army for them. or building weapons of the sort. And well, it hasn't been well. And you notice that he looks like, as he's kind of talking about this, you notice that his shoulders kind of slump and he seems very exhausted. He does look a lot like thinner than the last time you met him. Had seen him 2 years ago. Very unkempt. Reverse child labor, Scarlett.
Child labor.
And
Dusty, at that point, he kind of like he like reaches down and he does hug him again. He says, "It's okay. I know this isn't what you like to use your knowledge for."
And he returns and he kind of pats you on the back, and lets go after a moment. And he's like, "Yeah, it's not my favorite thing." Either way, it looks like you've got a few people, but I am sorry. There's no time for introductions. We have to get out of here.
Yes. Dallas will get up off of this. You're like, I'm so sorry. You're not gonna fight us if I let you go, are you?
She goes, I mean, technically I'm supposed to, but I kind of value my life, so I'm not
gonna
going
come
to.
up at this point. She's just gonna use her book and slap it across the girl's face and knock her out.
You can do that as she's going. I'm not going to, as you smack her, and she falls unconscious.
Okay, let's get going then. Dusty calls out.
Sorry,
Dallas
Dallas.
will look at Miles like, do we leave her? Take her with us?
He goes, no, you can leave her. She was technically one of my captors. She just was the only one that liked to ask me questions.
Okay, I didn't know if she was like your assistant or something. But okay, let's go.
No.
Fitting to let her live.
As you guys say that, you start hearing lots of shouts and lots of horns being blared.
Oh, good.
What? Who'd they find?
It's probably fine.
The impact of knowledge. Yes, Scarlett.
You should run.
He
Hunt
goes,
down animals.
actually, I've been working on something that I've been meaning to use, but I have to finish something on it. If you guys would like to help.
Okay.
How much time do you need?
Can you give me 5 minutes, max?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. You got it. Dusty will then walk. This is an order from a captain. He doesn't question anything. He just immediately walks back over here.
He says to stay in this room because he points over in this direction that there's a doorway over here they use, and there is a doorway right here.
Can we barricade the doors?
Dusty
yeah, there's a
will
lot
whistle.
of metal heap.
There's a lot of metal. Dusty will let out a whistle and bring over his animals.
Okay, you can bring your animals in.
I want to do glyph of warding at the door.
Nice.
Dallas immediately runs away from the.
But that takes 10 minutes, though, doesn't it?
What?
Glyph of warding takes 10 minutes, right?
Let me double check this.
I mean, I know she
Yes,
almost
so
TPK'd
you
us.
inscribe a glyph that later
Okay,
unleashes
while
a
you guys are
magical-
making the plans to prepare for this real quick, I'm
I
gonna
think
run.
it's an hour.
I'll be right
actually.
back.
All right.
I think the casting
Check
time
it.
is 1 hour for Glyph of
It
warding.
does say the casting time is 1 hour.
Ooh womp.
So we just need a wish spell so we can cast it one action.
Ha ha ha.
Yes. Smart.
Anyone hiding a wish spell right now?
Yeah, actually.
Let me ask my bracelet.
Let me see.
Oh, you know, that's a good point.
Could you just set up a book of warding real quick? Thanks. That'd be good. Yeah,
Calling in an orbital strike.
you know, Dusty's
down,
gonna
left,
pull
left,
a
up,
pro
down,
gamer
left.
move. He's gonna close this door. I can do all this while Emily's gone. So close this door. We'll have the
Barricade the
boar.
doors.
Yeah, we'll have the boar just like sit himself up against
Ooh,
it.
that's smart. Ooh, have the goat do it against the other one too.
Big plans.
Although you have to make sure if they're swinging open or like which way the door is going to swing.
That is true. We'll have to double check. They can sit on the
So wait.
outsides of the doors.
Is it this? Oh, sorry. This door that they come through?
Yeah,
Or
this
is
one
it
here and this one down here.
okay? Because there's this one that was like I thought they were coming through.
Yeah, I think that's just workshop stuff. Yeah, because there's scrap metal, there's a door up here, door over here.
Oh yeah, there's a door right here that just goes to the other side.
Yeah.
5 minutes. That's a
Guys,
long time. We could.
Emily's not
practically-
here. We could run through their dungeon and see where all the enemies are.
It's only let's see, 5 minutes is
A lot of rounds.
50 rounds.
We could destroy everyone in here by the time he's done.
Yeah. Just take out every drow in the entire on the whole premises. Just casually.
We are doing XP based, right?
Yeah, yeah. Just grind. Yeah, we just grind for XP. Big
Yeah, we
brain.
just set up the monster for the animals. We just have a little grinder right here.
Yeah. Do these doors, Emily? Do these doors open inward or outward? Because if they open inward, then I can just set my animals at each of these doors.
They do open inwards.
Okay. Very convenient.
Sierra, you guys do notice that there are like diamonds on the workbench here.
Oh, take the diamonds! I'm taking
Take
the diamonds.
every diamond.
All the diamonds.
There were diamonds in here too? Question mark
Yes.
on the walls.
There are 4 diamonds in there that are currently in sconces on the wall.
Nuri's gonna dump out the drow. She's gonna put the diamonds.
I don't need these anymore. All right.
So I'm
Sorry.
gonna say
This time. She's
you get
just like,
the 4 off the wall, and you're gonna get 3 from over on this table.
Yeah. Okay, good. Also,
Revivify, here we come.
Dusty, he's going to hold out his staff, cast Shillelagh preemptively, but then he's going to stop and he's going to turn towards Miles and he's going to say, "Hey, check this out. Look what I can do." And then he's going to wild shape into
Oh my gosh.
He's going to wild shape into a lion.
Okay.
Yeah, just a hey dad, check this, check out this backflip. That was that moment. That's what he did.
You know, when I was younger, I said that exact same thing to my mom. She's like, "You're gonna break your neck," and I've never been able to do a backflip since.
Oh gosh.
Yes, I finally got to my lion wild shape. So happy.
Since we're just kind of chilling in this workshop area, is there any useful looking items by chance?
There are a ton of blacksmith's tools. In here, there's like plate armor. There's tons of scraps of metal.
Oh, someone take the plate armor. Oh, someone take my inner paladin main is crying.
Alrighty.
I mean, they also take the plate armor if just to sell it later.
Okay. But yeah, other than that, there's not really any other useful items. You do see that there are like some like ingredient bottles for like potion making, but there's not like a ton. It's mostly like wires, cords, metal. Lots of there are lots of gems in here. So there are like 4 rupees, there are like 7 emeralds, there are like 8 sapphires, like just tons of gems.
I'll take that.
Take all the stuff.
Take all this.
Scooping it in the
So
bag.
so this door that has the goat next to it, Miles is trying to get in there.
The goat will move out of his way.
Okay, so
Is this where the guys are coming from, or where?
No,
where's
this
the
is
other
where
door?
Miles is working on. As he turns to you and he goes, "I call it the escape plan." And he pulls off this giant tarp and reveals a giant boat, a giant sailboat.
Nice.
What?
As he gets on this like wheeled cart, that's very low to the ground. As he had actually grabbed like 2 sapphires in his hands and a diamond, not from the pool that you guys found, but different ones. As he just slides under and he goes, "Give me 5 minutes and I think it should be working."
Real quick, DM. What's
Yes.
this blue thing that we can see through the window?
That's a fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wait, where's the 2 entrances?
So one of them he points out is over in this direction. But as you guys go in there, you guys can't actually see one. If you do an investigation check, or you can do an investigation check if you would like.
Douse would, because he wants to post up at the door if he can.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Val got a 19.
Got a 19.
Mm-hmm.
Douse, what did you roll?
Investigation. That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, so you guys work together and you discover this door here that is currently locked right now.
Okay.
But you guys can watch this door as well.
Okay. Dusty will growl now that he's a lion towards his goat to go sit in front of the door. To which
Okay.
no one understands him except for his animals at this point.
Yeah, no. He sees the goat coming and he immediately leaves the room.
Okay. So you guys start blocking the doors, basically. And then on these main doors, you hear pounding and shoving as people are trying to get in. As you guys continue to stay stalwart. Miles continues working underneath. And for the sake of time of tonight, you guys are able to hold the doors with the animals, thankfully. As Miles comes out covered in like oil and grease on his face, as he goes, "Climb in."
Good.
Rory will climb in, but as she's going to look for any more pools he pulled that diamond out of for more diamonds.
As many diamonds as possible.
As many diamonds, she's just like, any diamond she sees.
Unfortunately, you don't find any
Oh,
more diamonds, but you do find 6 topazes.
Ah, she'll take him.
Dusty Scorpion will bring King Windrail this way.
Okay.
And then Dusty will follow suit. He will drop his wild shape. And then the Scorpion will get on the boat. And then Dusty drops concentration. And so he turns into his normal Scorpion form again. To which Dusty will like hop in and place him back underneath his wrappings to crawl into his mouth.
Okay, so I'm going to delete him off the board.
Yeah.
Alrighty. As you guys all hop onto this boat, okay, I'll move Amaris on, because she's just chilling behind. As is everyone on the ship now?
I am.
Okay. Alrighty, as you guys all climb in, it actually is a lot bigger than what it seems on the map here.
Can I say retroactively that Douse bandaged up our drow friend who was guarding?
Yeah, you could say you bandaged her up during that
She
time.
has a few open wounds that might need to be dressed.
Okay. Alrighty. As you guys all climb in, and Miles goes to the helm, and you see him start to kind of fiddle with a couple controls that he has designed, and this all looks new to you guys. You guys have never seen like a artificer built thing like this. And you see that you hear these gears and cogs begin to whir. You feel like there's a breeze flowing in here. No?
We left Trapper.
Yeah, Lucky
Unlucky.
and Trapper. Such a sad moment.
As yeah.
Yeah.
We left them in the drow state. Oh.
If
Yes.
if we pass over it, or buy it, Dusty will at the very least pay mine. See if there's any chance of getting
Any
them.
chance. Okay, well, let me just finish the description here. As it feels like wind is blowing through, and the boat itself starts to raise up with this magical energy, and it starts to turn towards the door. And as it starts to move forward, it sputters and lands down on the ground again, as it doesn't seem to be working. And Miles is going to pound on the box, and he's like, work, gosh darn you, work! And then you see him turn to Dusty. And he goes, buddy, you think I could get your help?
Dusty nods. He walks up towards the helm.
And Miles is going to ask for your hand.
He holds one out.
He kind of undoes the wrappings a little bit, and you see him kind of fiddle with the intricate workings of your hand. And this is not something that's new to you. This is things that you have done with him before to help other machines work. And he kind of pulls off some of the plates, and you see the inner workings, the light that pools through the wires in your vein, in your machinery. And he opens up the back of the panel on the boat, and he sticks your hand and just sticks it in, and you feel the wires that are inside your hand just connect with this ship, and this ship instantly sputters to life as it starts to rise up, and you see this brilliant white glow around the ship. Brilliant green glow around the ship. Green like your eyes, Dusty. As it begins to move forward with amazing speed, breaking and crashing through doorways to escape this building. And it seems that there is this sort of like field around the ship itself, causing it to not take much damage. It's taken a little bit, but not tons of damage as it's breaking through this. And Sierra did explore the pit with Houdini during this time, which I messaged her about. And you guys do go down into this pit as you fly the cruiser down, and it opens up to a massive underground frozen lake. And as you guys follow along the river that this lake is pooling out, or the lake turns into a river in this underground tunnel, you guys are able to fly through this tunnel on this boat, and the tunnel opens up, and you guys are out in the winter court. But where, you're unsure. And with that, we will end tonight's session.
Wow. 07 for Lucky and Trapper.
That's so sad.
Press
We,
F
we
to
still have to
pay
make our way back
respects.
out. We'll pass by.
Can we get some
Yeah, you
F's
never
in the
know.
chat?
Salutes. Well,
It's just
thank you guys so much for coming. And thank you, Nat One Nerds, for joining us tonight. We are so sorry we have to end on such a fast note. But we do try and cut our sessions at 10. But we hope to see you guys back 2 weeks from now. We will not be having a session next week, unfortunately. But we hope to see you guys again. And Nat One Nerds, it was so fun to have you guys here with us. You'll have to let us know what Val and Echo do as they part ways. But we've loved having you guys here. And thank you so much, audience, for coming and staying with us and sticking it through. We hope to see you guys at our next game.